Yo. Hello. What's up? Yo, yo. Hello. Hello there. Hello there. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? Hello. We're in uncharted territory today. Hello. Hype today? Yeah. Time for hype. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, guys. Hello. My throat yesterday was struggling. It felt like I was speaking through like a straw. It was so hard to talk yesterday because of the day prior to it, because of all of my yapping during Gitya. But we're back today. We fully recovered. Will you roll the wheel in 1.5? Do you guys want me to? We finally get the name for the assassin of Shinjuku. I want to know this guy. Chvoo. Watch the trailers for part 1 now that you finished it. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that. Also, I feel like the wheels are... I feel like it could be done. You have it on Twitter and a fan animation of part 1. Are you planning to play Agartha after Shinjuku? I think so. I'm going by release order, guys. Release order. I'm not messing around with the order. I'm just going release and that's it. Because that's the way that people played it when it got released, right? What am I looking at? Oh, okay, I see. There's the Epic of Remnant PV. Wait, can I open this in private? I can. What's this? Epic of Remnant PV. And this is a part 1 fan animation. Huh, okay. Hi, hello everyone, hello. I sent you the playlist for all the trailers if you remember. I do remember that. Let me see if I have it anywhere. We should have it. I should have it here somewhere. Deep openings, events, anniversary, TV. Oh, I think it's this one. Fifth anniversary, 4th anniversary. Watch it incognito? Yes, of course. Watch the Epic of Remnant trailer before you start. So do you guys want me to check that one out? No worries, Silver. No worries, Silver. Congrats on finishing. Thank you. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Let's check out that one for now. It'll be cool. Okay. Let me check out that one first. I think it's this one that Zeno sent me. Fate Grand Order. Epic of Remnant. PvE. Let me open it here, of course. It's open in full screen, in private of course as well, because I don't want to be getting any kind of recommendation from this. Okay, and then let me give you guys the site for it as well. Did you see the part 1 PVs? No, I haven't yet. Let me pop out chat because I can't see anything otherwise. And let me do this. Okay. What about the other trailers? I'll leave them for their own video or now. There's a part of me that just wants to go into Shinjuku. I don't have them organized, you know. If I had them organized, we can do it on a different day because, yeah, as I said, I don't have them fully organized. Shinjuku trailers for the 4 arcs in a playlist on Patreon some time ago. I remember that, but I would need to go back and search for it. I don't think I have it saved on my YouTube playlist thingy. I had it saved for some time. Maybe I still have it though. Oh wait, what's this one? New chapter. Which one is this? New chapter. It's this one. It is organized in my playlist. For all part 1 trailers. Wait, let me first go in this one. Wait, sorry. On my end. Wait. On my end, I just hear the EoR music in the back from the client. So let me mute it for me as well. Because it's distracting me. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's go into this trailer.
極点へ至る試み。人類史すべてを用いた彼方への旅。魔術王を名乗った者の計画。逆行運河。創世光年は失敗に終わった。おめでとう諸君。君たちの尽力によって人理焼却事件は解決した。
Easy clap. Easy clap. Yep. Yep. We're safe.
人理は揺るぎなく。 未来はこの先も続くだろう。だが、
Also, who the hell is
君たちには一つ
talking?
致命的な見落としがあった。
I don't recognize this voice. I don't think at least.
過去との対決は終わった。であれば、
Okay.
次に現れるものは予想がつくだろう。
I should.
これはその大事件の前のちょっとした謎解きだ。大いなる戦いの前のその予兆とも言える断章だ。 例えば、それは虚構
Shinjuku Phantom Incident.
例えば、
Women of Agartha.
それは空想
Subjugation through fantasy. Wait, what did it say for Shinjuku?
それは
A plot device through fabrication. Okay. Double cross. Refreshes. Phantom spirits. Facade of the outlaw. Okay, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. A plot device through fabrication. Okay.
例えば、
Hero of Time, Hollow Earth, Golden Jungle, Subjugation through Fantasy, okay. Vegans? I'm guessing it's supposed to be vengeance, but it could... What's vegans? Wait, let me look this up. No, it's vengeance. There's nothing that comes up for vegans. Okay, it's vengeance. Vengeance sought through dreams. 7 duels of sword masters. Okay, pentagram. 7 heroic swordsmen. Okay.
それは無双からの
Zero in infinity. Beautiful beast laughs. Okay.
例えば
Advent through superstition. A great calamity. Witch hunt. Oh, Salam. Oh, hell yeah. AD 1692. Yep. Okay. Witch trials.
実に取り留めのない組み合わせだ。異色極まる物語だ。人理焼却事件とは異なるベクトルの
Musashi? I don't know actually.
大敗と愛、偏見と欲望に満ちた4つのかけら。
Love, prejudice,
私は
prejudice
こ
and
れを
lust.
継承し、また歓迎するものである。楽しみたまえ。人理継続保障
Chaldean Security Organization. Thank you.
すべての謎は解決されるためにある。
Also, I did buy setup, by the way. Remnants. He said Remnant! So this is something that the Mage King left behind. Interesting.
Fate. Grand Order.
Oh, it is Musashi, and then we have Amy Alter, Queen of Night, something. I think it's Queen of Nightless City or something like that. And then it's Abigail, I think. Okay.
Epic of Remnant.
What's a pickled onion? Who guess who said that? No idea. Caster, that's it. Caster of Nightless City. Okay. Wait, let me switch back to my face. Okay. And then let me open up the other one and see if I can find or have the thing organized. Where are you, Vad? Here you are. And then let me FGO events and anniversary. Open in private window. Reject the cookies. Also, let me bring back the music because it's quiet for me, quiet for you. By the way, have you seen how we fight Getia in day 1? I haven't looked at it yet, no. What am I looking at here? Fate Excel Order PV, Garden of Sinners PV, Summer 2018, Chaldea Summer Memory, Prilia Collaboration, Dead Heat, Apocrypha, Guda Guda, Essentials of Fate, Fate Grand Order, something in Japanese TVCM. So you guys want me to check all of those out? Not that one. Oh, not that one. Wait. Which one was it? Openings? No, I think that one you said has massive spoilers in them. Yeah. List for part 1. I can see it here, Vad. I think. Wait, let me see. Oh, found it. It was just above it. I'm stupid. Ah, aha. I see it. I see it. Do not worry, do not fret. I found it. Hello. Does anyone find a video about gacha in FGO? Have you seen it? It's not necessary for stream. I don't remember right now, Keista. I don't remember which one you're talking about. I'm gonna check it later. It's this one, right? Is that Saltari in the background? Yeah, this is what she came up when I typed in FGO Shinjuku when I was looking for a background for today. Yeah. Should I just go from the beginning, let it rip, and play it up until even like this one announcement trailer and play it up until here? Alright? Fuck it, let's go. Let me mute the audio again because otherwise it's gonna be double audio for me. Okay, and then for you, let me also do what's this? FGO main story. This one. Let's just let it rip. Surely this is not gonna get me in trouble. It's Maya Sakamoto. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me mute it for you guys. Just this one. Because this is Maya Sakamoto singing. So, you guys are gonna have this one muted. I'm gonna hear it though. Okay, Mesh. Okay. I think all trailers have that song. Well, that might be awkward. Okay, I mean, for you guys, it's just gonna be muted. It's not like they're gonna be saying much. It's gonna be like 15 seconds per pop. I can hear it, by the way. I'm just gonna leave it muted for you guys, though. I don't have it on, like... Yeah, I don't have it on shuffle. Marie! My girl! Wow! Okay. Oh! You can't hear this. Wait. I want you guys to hear this. Just the beginning, because this brought back... This gave me a whiplash, right? We have so much whiplash.
主よ、今一度この旗を旧国のいえ、旧姓のために振るいます。秩序は燃え尽きた。多くの意味が消失した。私たちの未来はたった1秒で奪われた。
Okay, let me mute it now. It's the title song. What is this? This is the announcement trailer. This is not the PV, but this is just the announcement trailer. Actually, I can keep this one unmuted because it's just... Paco! Paco Sensei!
この戦いは人類史を遡る長い旅路ですが悲観することはありません。あなたには無数の出会いが待っている。この星のすべてが聖杯戦争という戦場になったとしても、この地上のすべてがとうに失われた廃墟になっていても、その行く末に無数の強敵が立ちはだかっても、結末はまだ誰の手にも渡っていない。さあ、戦いを始めましょう、マスター。
Chain of the Heaven.
過去最大の規模で行われる聖杯戦争。
The official spokesperson for FGO, Jean. Here she is.
フェイト、グランドオーダー。
Fate.
それは未来を取り戻す物語。
Nice. Let me mute it now. Coming in summer 2017. Thank you. Thank you. Shouting out the socials. Yo! Fate Grand Order. Okay. What's up, Luna? Oh, Londinium. Oh, here he is. Damn. The animation is insane on these, by the way. Billy the Kid. Scat. Wow. Wow, the animation on this one is crazy. Whoa. Ooh. Lion King. Babylonia, my beloved. Quits. Anna. Wow. Wait. Wait. Okay. I can't watch that one. Already watched that one. Is this non-CG? I think it's just really well hidden CG actually. Or it could be non-CG. Wow. That's it. That's it. Wow. That was great. That was so cool. It looks CG. I think it is. Yeah, I think it's just really well hidden. Okay. Oh, this is what we still have before going into the actual wait, you'll see. Before going into the actual Shinjuku story, we have do the events too. We can do that at a later date. I want to go into the thingy. I want to go into Shinjuku. Okay, let me see. Who are we starting with? I have Salter in the back. Let me. Oh, it's not gonna find it with Salter. It's a 4-star, I think. It could be a Saber as well. It's none of the other ones, though. Holy. It's either a 4-star or a Saber. I'm gonna guess it's a 4-star. Let me try this. Woo! 4-star Archer single arts. Male. Not limited, not story locked, so it's a permanent. Not human. Permanent male. Ooh, no, that's 5-star. Arjuna is 5-star, right? I think so, yeah. Arash is like not it. Ashwatam. I'm pretty sure he's not permanent though. Female, female, female. Like 1-star. Female. No. Like 3-star or 2-star. Oh, wait. Emiya is AoE. I have no idea what Emiya Alter is though. Huh. Also, I'm pretty sure, is Emiya Alter considered a human? I mean, he's a human. Yeah, he should be a human. Yeah, he is. He's a human. Gil, no. Child Gil? I don't know what... I think Child Gil... I don't know why in my mind he's a buster. No, no, no. 5-star. No. Minamoto no Tame Tomo. I don't think so. Napoleon is a 5... That's a human. Doesn't matter. 5-star. No, no. 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 No, no, no. No. I have no idea what Takasugi Shinsaku is. No. No. Tristan is a human. It could be Tristan. It could be Tristan. I think it might be Tristan. Let me try this. He is Earth though. It's a male. Oh, he's story locked. Interesting. I didn't know what he was. He's single target quick though. And Earth. So it's Sky. Okay, so I missed it. Is Arjun... Arjun is a 5-star, right? This Arjuna. Both Arjunas are 5-stars, are they not? I think they are. Ashwatham? I think his MP is special though, isn't it? This guy's. I think his MP is special. Maybe it's not. In my mind, Kiron is quick, but also, is he even a 4-star? Yeah, he might be. I don't know. AoE. I don't know what is said. Emiya Alter, but Emiya Alter is not permanent, right? Surely he's story locked. I think he's story locked. It could be Gil Child, but I don't know what he is. He is Sky though. But is Gil... No, Gil Child is 3-star, I think. Napoleon is human. Even if he's... I think he's a 5-star as well, but even if he isn't, he's human. It could be Takasugi Shinsaku, because I don't know what he is. Maybe. Wow. Who is it then? I'm missing someone then. Is it Arjuna? Arjuna is a 5-star. I thought so. Sky. Is it Ashwatam? But I'm pretty sure... Is that not the guy who's like the solo guy? It could be him though. Sky. He is a 4-star, but I'm pretty sure... I don't know why in my mind he's limited. But maybe he's not limited. I'm gonna try him if... Let me try him. He is story locked. And he's single target buster. Oh, okay. Damn. This is interesting. It could be Kiron then. No. I'm not tripping, right? Emiya is AoE. Yeah, Emiya is AoE, and Emiya Alter is definitely story locked. So they're not permanent. Gil Child is a 3-star. Gilgamesh is a 5-star. Moriarty is a 5-star. I don't know what Minamoto no Tametomo is though. Is one of them? No. These two are humans. 3-star, 3-star, 5-star. Like 3-star, I think. Maybe even less than 3-star. Okay, it might be Kiron then. It is. I don't know why I thought he was quick. But we got it. We got it. I didn't know he was arts. Good, 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 good. Emiya Alter is art single target. Good to know. But yeah, I know that he's story locked. That's why I didn't go. And he's also not Sky. So yeah. Why didn't you go for horse? True. Noise. Okay. Oh wait, it's muted for you guys. I didn't realize it's muted for you guys. Emiya is neutral either way. Okay, okay. Well, let me do my daily. Nope, that's the wrong button. I keep mixing those two up still. Still to this day. This is the one. Nope. Yup. Didn't you want to watch the Shinjuku trailer? Oh, do we want to watch that one? Wow, Jason. Hi, Jason. Does Matt remember who the Archer of Shinjuku is? It shows characters, so I don't know. Okay, we'll watch it after it, like we did with all of the singularities, with part 1, right? We'll watch it after all of the 1.5 pseudo-singularities or whatever they are. Yeah, as I said as well, I do have, I did buy Seraph. And this as well, which I don't know what that's gonna do, but I have it. I bought everything that was free in the shop. So I also have a bunch of things here. Wait. I also have a bunch of things that I bought here. The trial quests and this thingy here, the arcade thingy, and Christmas is after Salem. Nice. Shinjuku. Let's just let it rip, guys. Let's just go. Let me up the volume for you guys on the music. Prison Tower CQ when? I can do it after, like, at the end of the stream or something. Yeah.
Easy does it. Where would you like to put this, senpai? The closet? Understood. It certainly has gotten messy. What with everything that's happened over the last year. We're overdue for a spring clean. I, Mesh Kyrielite, will have this place spick and span in no time. Thank you, for, but we'll be fine. Please wait here until we're done.
Hey, you two. How's things? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, working? So passive-aggressive.
Isn't it obvious? I'm slacking off. Seriously, Da Vinci? Hey, don't give me that look. Part of my job is making sure the two of you are in tip-top shape.
Ready for more Kohai sacrifices.
Oh, and if any of the higher-ups ask where I am, tell them I'm not here, okay?
By the way, these pseudo-singularities or whatever are shorter, right? Than the Camelot in Babylonia.
Tell them we geniuses need 3 times more rest than most people so we can work 30 times more efficiently.
Wait, they're not? Uh-oh. I mean, I don't mind it, but I was under the impression that they are. 18 sections, but most arrows are 1 or 2. Okay, nice, nice, nice. That should be fine then. Because Babylonia was like, what, 22 sections with each of them being like 5 arrows, so that's fine.
Oh, I think these are your personal belongings, senpai. What would you like me to do with them?
Just throw them under the bed.
Okay, got it. Under the bed it is then. Oh, what are you doing hiding under senpai's bed? Oh no, now you're all covered in dust. Stop it, Fo. You're getting the bed all dusty.
It's so peaceful. Oh, you jinxed it. You jinxed it. That's a flag.
Here, that takes care of this part of your room. Since the winch is here too, why don't we take a little break, Senpai? I'll go make some tea. Thank you, Fo. It's nice of you to keep me company. Be back soon, Senpai.
Fo is just a mascot. I mean, he was I feel like for most of the story. There were like 2 or 3 interactions where he actually, or there were a few interactions that he showed any kind of intelligence. Or it showed.
I'm glad to see her in high spirits again, but...
She's still not completely healed?
Yes and no. Her exam results were all perfect. Her cell structure has rejuvenated to that of a teenager, and her nerves and blood vessels are like new.
Are all America length. Okay. With the exception of Salem and EoR. Okay. All of EoR, okay, are all America length. Should take about 8 to 10 hours, I would say. Okay. 2 to 3 streams.
But the non-human parts of her, that's another story. The enormous magical energy she possessed as a demi-servant is gone, and her magical circuits have jammed. You've learned a lot about magecraft over the last year, so you know that magical circuits last for life. Whenever a mage uses a spell, they flip a switch to turn on the magical circuits inside their body. This activates them and voila! They cast spells. Oh, they can cast spells. When they don't need them, they can flip the switch back.
Okay, wait, let me... A spell, flip a switch to turn on the magical circuits inside their body. Activates them, voila, they can cast spells. They don't... when they don't need them, they can flip the switch back. Okay, good to know.
Basically, the switch is always theirs, and your ability to use spells depends on whether it's on or not off. But right now, there's no way to turn magic circuits on, even though the circuits themselves are fine. It's kind of like the switch is jammed and can't be flipped. Wait.
Interesting. Does Mesh know about this?
Of course. Patients have the right to know about their condition nowadays. She was puzzled by this abnormality with her magical circuits too, but she was glad to learn she's healthy. Anyway, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Don't worry, it'll sort itself out eventually. I'd add though that it might be a good idea for Mesh to get out a bit more. Like, say, going to school.
Yeah? Caldi Academy opening soon, with what staff?
I know what you're thinking.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of people are now awake, so we can get more staff.
Naturally, genius that I am, I'm free to wear a student uniform or teach art as I please. And no, that does not include working at the school shop, thank you very much. So, what do you think? The school teacher look suits me pretty well, right?
It really does.
At any rate.
We have a genius like the Kinky and other important people like Edison. I guess so. I guess, yeah, I never thought about this, but we could just employ the spirits, heroic spirits to teach. We never saw them in the actual, in Caldia up until this point yet. All of the heroic spirits that should be here, right? Because she did say that she has a backup of them.
If Mesh really were to start going to school, I bet she'd have guys and girls alike fawning over her.
Is that so?
She'd be getting love letters every day, confessions left and right. Ah, I just love innocent young couples. The teasing opportunities alone make life worth living.
They're just stored, yeah. Yeah, but I know in the event we see them like just like walking around and shit. Actually, that was in a dream with the prison event, and then that was in a singularity. We didn't actually see them within Caldia, right? I think. Actually, we saw Chloe in Caldia. Yeah. Some of them we see just walking around sometimes. in the summer event. Nobody's laying a finger on my precious Kohai. Cute.
Navinci, stop filling Senpai's head with filling Senpai's head with nonsense. Please don't pay her any heed, Senpai. There, have some tea. Go on.
So you seeing anyone right now?
Nobody. Besides, I haven't even had the time to think about things like that. What with all that's happened? Alright, enough joking around. You really do need to think about your future, Mesh. You only get to dream big when you're young. This is your chance to broaden your horizons. Yes, I know that. It's just... Of course, you'll need someone with experience to help guide you. Isn't that why I deliver met Senpai?
Yeah?
Ask her, Senpai. It's your job to make sure Mesh has a bright future ahead of her, don't you think?
That's my job? Oh, I'm on it.
Now that's what I like to hear. Come to think of it, those people from the Mages Association didn't stick around very long, did they?
Oh, the people from the Mages Association were here?
We must have overloaded their poor minds with the sheer quantity of data we've gathered over the last year. Between Chaldea summons and on-site summons, we easily called upon more than 100 servants. And there was us, visiting singularities in 7 different eras, and then 10 plus rayshifts to minor singularities in between.
10 plus rayshifts to minor singularities in between. Oh, were those events? Huh.
Normally, a Rayshift summon is a major event and requires approval from the Mages Association and the UN.
Events? Nice.
We may have done it to save the world, but we still broke all sorts of regulations.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we needed to do a minor Rayshift summon to the event singularity, otherwise the world would have crumbled. I'm sure of it.
Still, the fact remains that we saved the world. Senpai?
UK Mesh?
I just overheard this while making the tea.
What's up?
Are you kidding me?
Hey, don't shoot the messenger. As soon as the first team gets here, they're going to shake things up with the staff. Looks like they're foisting a bunch of well-known majors from all sorts of fields on us. We still don't have the complete list, but here's a few we know are coming. Augustus Henrik Esplund from Value, Krast Rene Wagner for Kishir, Valea Silifi from Mistile, and Misaria Kraulum from Chimera. As if that weren't bad enough, it sounds like policies is getting involved too. They're talking about completely overhauling Chaldea while they analyze their data.
A perfect storm of aristocracy, neutrality, and democracy. What gives them the right to...
Levlaner.
Oh.
You remember how he served as an advisor, right? There's every possibility he had an accomplice, and it's entirely possible that if he did, they're still out there. That's why we've got a target on our backs. We're all under suspicion for an act of terrorism that put 38 top-tier mages in comas. And we can't ask the Animospheres for help, since they're still in upheaval after Olga Marie's death. Still? First, they need to designate the family that divided the Animosphere origin crest as the new successor, and the other family's consent. And get the other family's consent. Once that's done, they have to complete all the rituals and get the various approvals needed for succession before they can finally come to Chaldea. So by the time that happens, we'll either have lost all of our authority, or, in the worst case, those mentioned are the different branches of families in the Mages Association. They'll ignore all our achievements, freeze Chaldea's assets, and seal everything away, including us. Wait, so you mean these guys here? Up here? Wait. These guys here. Value, Kishore, Mistile, Chimera. Or Mistil. Interesting. Aren't they like 12 or some shit?
Damn it, if only Dr. Oman were still alive.
Come on, we wasted enough time talking about this. Besides, I want to doctor the Livermet's file while I still can. And you, along with a few other people, are going to help me.
Huh? Why should I?
Okay, listen, let me put it to you like this. Do you really think they'll believe that a master with no experience who showed up on the day of an attack just to fill an empty space on the roster? Kishore is the first name of Zalrech. Ooh, okay, spicy. Yeah, 12. Nice. Like the hours of a clock, that makes sense. The clock tower. Yep. Was able to command several different servants and take on the actual heroes of all time periods he visited. Alone, without a modicum of support. And finally, that when the dust settled, he had actually managed to restore humanity, because even I don't believe it. We shouldn't even be alive right now, but we are, and it's all thanks to him. Yeah, I'm a bit of a hero myself. Well, Listen, I'm sorry. It's just, when you stop and think about what the Livermet has accomplished, it's unbelievable. The power of gacha, true. So much so that the Mages Association, Chaldea included, may get caught up in political infighting. No, I'm sure they will. And before it's over, someone's going to get disappeared. No. So that's why I want to edit the Livermet's information while I still can, even just a little bit. For example, we could have it say Chaldea's backup was in fine shape and even after the terrorist attack. This amateur master we've been relying on was never more than a way to maintain servant contracts. Finally caught up. Welcome back, Robert. Dr. Roman was the one who handled all of the complex matters, including the hero negotiations and so on. I know this is wrong. It'll even end up disgracing the Livermet's name. But he's been fighting alongside us for over a year now. Don't you want to make sure he has a future?
Okay, I'm in. Where do we start?
That's how Orleans, where the first singularity was. Damn, okay. I thought they were gonna show us everything.
I see.
Oh, that was Da Vinci.
Wow, they've actually got the right idea. After everything, there's no doubting that the Livermet is a hero who saved the world, so now that the association knows his talent, they're not going to leave him alone.
Oh, we're about to get a seal designation. You wanted a flashback in a flashback? I didn't want it. I thought it was gonna give it to us, though. We're getting Bassett on our ass now.
So now that the association knows his talent, they're not going to leave him alone. Assuming, of course, that we just hand over the raw data. I don't want Senpai to get caught up in a political battle either. But it's not fair that nobody will know he saved the world.
Don't worry, Mash.
Senpai?
You all know. Seal designation is a magic war crime.
He's right. You know, Mesh. So do I. So does the entire Chaldea staff in Romani.
Okay, I see what they're saying.
And don't forget the many servants he formed contracts with. Heroes, anti-heroes, the servants who gathered at the Temple of Time. They certainly know. I bet even Gitya gets it. Each and every one of them knows exactly who is responsible for saving the world.
That's good.
You don't crave recognition, do you? No, that's not it.
I mean, does recognition give me SQ? If it doesn't, then...
You truly respect everyone you met while saving the world. servants, people, everyone. So if they know, and they believe in you, that's all you need, isn't it? Senpai. Yes? What is it for? Oh, you want a snack? Fo kinda seems more innocent these days, doesn't it? Doesn't he?
Oh, okay, yeah, doesn't he?
Now then. They're going to start investigating Caldia pretty soon, so I think I'm going to make my escape.
The IRS is coming, run!
You two can stay here and make sure the whole room is nice and clean. See you later.
You bet your ass nobody was paying taxes while everyone was asleep during this past year.
Okay, good luck, Da Vinci. But try not to slack off too much, okay? Okay, Senpai. Shall we get back to cleaning? Look, there's still all those Halloween and Christmas decorations piled up in the corner.
Asleep, they were incinerated. Well, you know what I mean. They were paused.
We should put them away too.
Let's do it, Mash. Imagine you fell asleep, wake up a year later, and you have to pay the IRS immediately for the last year with interest. Exactly. Maybe they don't even let you pay. Because you haven't paid for a year, they just throw you in jail right away. They're like, yeah, that's... You get acquitted instantly. No, no option for bail or parole. Financial fraud.
Yes, Master. There, that looks much better. Now, what next? I've got it! We should take this chance to clean the other rooms so they'll be ready when the servants come back.
Well, here it is. What the? Oh,
What the?
that's the alarm. Very astute.
What's going on? The delivery man, Mash. It's an emergency. I need you to come to the command room right away. Let's go, Senpai.
Okay, finally, we're getting into the story.
Okay, I can't pinpoint the Singularity's location. It appears to be confined in an incredibly small area. Analyze its wavelength. Find out if it's similar to the other Singularities. I found it. I found it. It's 74% similar to Singularity F. Okay, now filter the analysis to major Japanese cities. How long will that take? Give me 5 minutes.
I've got Shiba's observation results. Don't you want an incredible slice of life? I've already got Aprilia for that, don't worry. Shinjuku has to wait a month until the UN lets us Rayshift. True, we need to get permission for Rayshifting. Foundation of humanity's fluctuation is over 30%, almost the same as the 7 singularities. Although, that's strange, something's off.
Off? Off how?
I'm sorry, it may just be my imagination. I've seen 7 singularities over the past year, and something about this new one just strikes me as odd.
Don't dismiss your intuition. I want you to think about what it is until you remember.
Yes, ma'am. I'll start comparing the singularities right away.
I've got it. It's in Tokyo, in the Shinjuku ward. That is small. Shinjuku is just a single ward in the entire capital city, right?
And it's not that small.
The year is 1999.
Ooh, spicy. Right on the cusp of Y2K.
1999. I don't remember any historic events taking place then.
No, it was a perfectly ordinary year. There were no events that could result in a singularity, but... Deliver Matt, reporting for duty.
Mash Kirie Light, reporting for duty. Deliver Matt, Mash. What in the world? You got another singularity.
But isn't Gitya...
Yes, we know. This shouldn't even be possible. Gitya is gone and the 7 singularities were all repaired. However, one thing always bothered me. The fact that singularities pose a threat from the moment of occurrence.
Okay.
Look, you've been going around quashing every little singularity that popped up this past year, right?
Bad and get resurrected after the third day. True. He surpassed Jesus. He came out of the cave.
Those occurred because the emergence of the 7 singularities created some major time distortions, which in turn affected other timelines. And just because the 7 singularities were repaired doesn't mean those distortions simply disappear. That said, I couldn't have foreseen that until the appearance of another singularity on par with those.
Oh, I see. So these are the remnants of the other singularities, or the damage that the other singularities could have done in the time rift thingy. Okay, in the timeline. Oh, that's how I couldn't have foreseen that until the appearance of another singularity on par with those. Okay.
Anyways, like I said, this is not good. And to make matters worse, the people the Mages Association was supposed to send still aren't here.
Yeah, exactly. Epic of Remnant.
You got it. Deliver, Matt. We have no choice but to ask you to repair the singularity as well. I already told the UN and the association that this will be part of the demonic god pillar incident cleanup.
So we got the okay from them.
They weren't totally on board with it, but they should be satisfied once we send them the data. So on that note, Deliver Matt, it's time for you to step up and save the world again. You mean, Senpai has to fight yet again? Well, I don't think any master who is unfamiliar with what it's like in a singularity would stand much of a chance here. After all, it looks like this new singularity is just as abnormal as the other 7.
Yeah.
I think so too. But that's exactly why I think Master shouldn't go. Am I wrong? No, you're not wrong. But the fact remains that right now, Delivermat is the only master we've got.
So like, those other 47 guys are just still like in the coffins, just not budging. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice. If you took them out, they'd be dead. Huh. Okay. I thought that maybe like defeating Githia will do something to them that will somehow, I don't know, awaken them, but I guess not yet.
Thankfully, we still have some servants here too. I'll Rayshift them along with you, so you won't have to worry about anything while you get to the bottom of this.
Surely they'd become unexploded. I mean, if there's no chance for us to bring them back, then what's the point? Well, you know what? That's a different debate.
So that's where we stand. Da Vinci!
Don't worry, I promise I'll bring them back.
Senpai! The coffin's ready. We're good to go anytime. Good. I'll be straight with you. The situation is dire, and we have no clue what's going on.
So basically they need a Heaven's Feel. We just need to Heaven's Feel their ass so that they can be not reliant on their bodies and they can be alive as souls. Easy. Easy. And then we just need to take their soul and put them in a homunculus, and then they're gonna be okay. That sounds like a plan to me.
Mesh, you shouldn't have a good idea what Romani's role was by now, right?
Just bring Nightingale, or that.
You need to verify the Livermat's existence so that he doesn't disappear. His vitals will be in a constant state of flux. Don't take your eyes off them. If any start to show abnormal values, edit them immediately.
You don't need a homunculus part if it's the full third magic. I mean, didn't we... I'm trying to remember how they exactly did it with Shira in Heaven's Feel, in the movie. Didn't they need some kind of like homunculus thingy or something? They needed someone from Kyoka no Kanata to do something to him, and I don't remember. Yeah, puppet made by Toko, that's it. Yeah. It was incomplete. Huh. The magic was incomplete. That makes sense. Okay, so if you... Okay, cool. So wait, okay. Oh, but if it would be complete, he would be just a soul, right? He would be a soul. He wouldn't have a body. If you want a full physical body, don't you need a homunculus or some kind of vessel? Because a complete Heaven's Feel just makes it so that your soul gets separated from the body, right? Yeah, you would still need a vessel if you wanted a physical body. Because I feel like you can't do much as a soul. It'd be like being a servant. Oh, would it? You could materialize even as just a soul? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. You still have your form? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought it would just be like a ghost or... I don't know. Okay, that's cool. The complete version would materialize your soul. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Good.
You won't be able to sleep until things calm down. In some ways, this may be harder than Rayshifting. But no matter how dire it gets, focus on your master's data and keep validating his existence.
That's what Amakusa wished. I see.
That's the best thing you can do for Delivermet right now. How about it? Are you up for it? I am! I vow to support Senpai as best as I possibly can, or my name isn't Mash Kyrielite.
Let's both give it our all.
I really hate that I can't fight alongside you, but these orders from Dr. Roman are important too. I promise to do my very best to carry them out.
Just goes...
Good. Now I won't have to worry about that part of the job. Delegating's the best.
This girl.
Da Vinci, whatever it is you're thinking, I don't think I like it. Let's get to it then.
Okay, let's go.
Shinjuku, Tokyo, 1999. This should be one of the safest times and places in history, but now something's going on there. I know that telling you this is like trying to tell me how to paint, but watch your step out there, Delivermet.
Lamar.
Master Candidate 48, Delivermet.
If you wish to save humanity, if you wish to save a future beyond 2018, then you alone must go and face these seven singularities in human history. Are you prepared to do this? Can you shoulder the burden of Chaldea and humanity's future? How pathetic. Looks like I'm the only one who has yet to be mentally prepared. But that's coming to an end right now. That look on your face, Delivermet, it's cheered me up. As the acting director of Chaldea, I order you to enter the coffins. Please put an end to his absurd scheme. Prove that an endeavor as hollow as Solomon's simply needs to go up in flames without anyone ever knowing about it.
Are you alright, Delivermet?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay then, it's time to board the coffin.
Starting on summon program, commencing spiritual conversion. Rayshift begins in 3, 2, 1. All systems are go. Pum pum pararam pum. Pum pum pararam pum. Analyze last order. Commencing belt recast.
Pum pum pararam pum. Pum pum pararam pum.
Yo! Pseudo singularity. Humanity Foundation value ? Quarantine territory of malice, Shinjuku. Shinjuku Phantom Incident. Okay. I feel like I'm back in Jujutsu Kaisen now. Yoyogi. Nichome. Throat recovered from the last stream. Yes, it took all of yesterday, but we're good now. Singularity Landing. Well, wait, let me see the city. Oh, this is the background that I used for the thumbnail. Okay. Looks good. Looks cool. The hell's this? Whoa. Boss Section 3, thank you. Also, is this what Shinjuku looked like? No. I was gonna say, is this what Shinjuku looked like in 1999? There's no way. No, this is way too modern. Obviously, minus this one. This is way too modern for 1999. Whoa. Singularity Landing. Of course, it was monochromatic with red. Nice. Of course. Might as well. Might as well. Wait, let me find. Let me see if there's a better one. No, there isn't. Well, let me just take that one. I think that's on point, on brand for this for Shinjuku. Oh, I can use mesh now. Wait, let me. Let me actually leave Baub in. I wanna keep keep her there to get more bond. These two are just bond farming there. Can't use mesh for lore accurate. What do you mean? Yeah, it looks about right. I also got my my Bazet up to 85. I don't have the EXP to get her up to 90 yet, but we're getting there. So I got her final ascension, which looks delightful. Servants have bond bonus for their pseudos. Nice. Big. Yep. In Shinjuku, evil servants gain more bond. Ooh. So my ooh, maybe I should have used my I should have used my Kirei then. Or sorry, Rasputin.
Tar.
I thought I said monster, but it's master. Well, sorry about that. Baub had 100% bond bonus, by the way. Nice. I didn't see it, no.
Master, wake up, Master.
Huh?
Master, please wake up.
Mesh? What?
Master, please get a hold of yourself.
I'm falling?
This is the seventh singularity all over again. What's going on? There must be servants nearby. Let's ask them for help.
Oh, this is gonna be weird. Having Mesh be on the comms.
This can't be right. All the servants that should have Rayshifted along with the Livermat have been sent flying. The Livermat doesn't have any servants to support him anymore. What? Da Vinci, you have to call him back.
We can't. The singularity is establishing itself too quickly. We can't bring the Livermat back until he fixes the area. We'll give it a shot, but I don't think we can do it before he hits the ground.
Master!
I'm done for. No! That's why I said you can't use Mash for lore accurate. I see. Please, maybe it's my boy? You think it's my boy? Ah, yes. Save the falling boy. That's precisely the girl. Oh, well.
Ah, yes. Save the falling boy. That's precisely the girl's role in this soon-to-begin story of love and hope. The meet-cute, as it were. Soon enough, you'll be off gallivanting about with your new love, doing your best to fix the singularity, or perhaps not. Truly a lovely story. A grand take, unfortunately, though.
Your rescuer is neither a dapper young gentleman nor a beautiful young lady. I thought it was a girl. You must content yourself with yours truly, a rather shady-looking old man. What are you doing here? I thought you were working on costumes and being overworked. Haha, I can't fault you for your curiosity, but let's wait until we are back on the ground first. Phew, that was no mean feat for a gentleman of 50 or thereabouts. That's the other one, of course. But I brought it off perfectly. Now that not that I would be expecting anything less of myself. Right then, how are you holding up? No brain damaged. Well, debatable. Nerves are wide, bones intact. You good? Oh, pardon my lack of manners. I must have been scrutinizing you rather closely. Well, don't mind me. I'm just a dried up old man. Not much different from being inspected by a machine. The important part, of course, is to be certain that you are so fit and able. Excellent. Now that we know you... What? Now that we know you're well. Okay, you lagged for a bit there. Welcome to Hell, Master of Chaldea. Hell! We're in Hell, boys, finally! So this is what Amy was talking about. Here it is. This is the final destination. Just take a look at what's happened to this city. What? Okay. What is all this? Spellcasters, demonic beasts, sentient mannequins, and pseudo-soldiers known as Hornets. Almost all of the good people have died off, leaving only the worst of the worst. A fin de ciel. Yeah, sure. A fin de ciel, in every sense of the word. That cyberpunk collab looks great, true. Cut off from the outside world, this city has become a prison. A horrific cesspool of the unutterably vile. We call it Shinjuku, the quarantine territory of malice.
Shinjuku. Quarantine territory of malice.
It seems that the time has come to reveal Shinjuku's first secret. It's nothing earth-shattering, but go on, see for yourself. Evil people are still alive, nice.
Is that a wall? It's surrounding all of Shinjuku, just like the one that encircled Uruk.
It's like a Final Fantasy game. Right you are. It's a wall. And yes, it does indeed surround Shinjuku. So, what's beyond the wall, you ask? Nobody knows. Okay, no, actually this is Attack on Titan. No transmissions come in, no transmissions go out.
I thought that everything burned down when humanity was incinerated.
We're currently unable to analyze anything about Shinjuku. Shiba can barely make out the scattered remains of the wards that neighbor Shinjuku. But otherwise, the outside of the wall appears to be the same as the periphery of the singularities during the incineration.
Excuse me, but what's the tower over there in the west? To the west. Tower? Ah, that tower.
I don't remember that being there. Astute observation, yes.
Hey, 70%. You know what that is?
Darker Than Black? I haven't seen Darker Than Black. Oh, that? I believe you will find that is the layer of of the one who will be your nemesis here, but I'm afraid you won't be getting there anytime soon. Thank you for that. Thank you for the exposition. I'm sure you understand that in stories such as ours, the path to the villain is circuitous at best. Okay, sure.
So, you mean the path cuts off before it reaches there? What about hopping along the rooftops?
I'm afraid that would make you easy pickings for the enemy servants.
Servants?
Of course. Just who are you?
Yes, I think it's about time you told us that.
I see. I suppose it would be only proper for me to tell you my true name now. But remember this, young master of Chaldea. Usually, a servant must keep their true name hidden. After all, revealing it would also mean revealing their weakness. The more invincible a renowned hero of myth seems, the more certain they are to have a weakness. Mythology, after all, does sometimes have its plot devices. Yes. Sometimes the bigger the monster, the easier it's dispatched. I don't think that's a saying. Thus, the custom among us servants of calling each other by our class names in typical Holy Grail... Oh, the custom among us servants of calling each other by our class names in typical Holy Grail wars. Though I'm given to understand that there was no time for that sort of thing during the restoration of humanity. Of course, I just asked you for your name, brother. Of course, with any number of masters urgently shouting, Archer attack, Archer heal, and Archer defend, one could be forgiven for getting a little confused. Nonetheless, in this singularity, revealing one's true name could well prove fatal. Are we clear on that, young man? As such, I can tell you my class name to facilitate easy communication. But I cannot yet reveal my true name. I hope you'll understand. Oh no, I wonder what his true name is, guys. Maybe he's Sherlock Holmes or something. So what is your class then? Let him speak his old. You don't waste any time, do you? An admirable demonstration of your decisiveness. Very well then, I shall tell you my class name. I'll even be more specific to help make it a proper appellation. My class is Archer. Here I'm known, or so I'm told, as the Archer of Shinjuku. Oh, so you knew? I mean, I saw him everywhere. And, like, when he had a banner, his name was listed there. I saw him in FGO, though, and stuff, so... Of course, you may simply call me Archer if you're sure you won't find it confusing. That sounds a little like what? Like the name of a Kabukicho host, you say? I cannot blame you for thinking so. This butterfly ensemble does seem to have been made with an eye to garnering female attention. He knows Assassin. Yeah, I know Assassin's name. I don't know Avenger of Shinjuku though. I don't know who that is. It's a big wolf. Not that I ever had any interest in or luck with women, even when I was alive, of course. Alright then, let us begin our trip into hell. Let's go.
An Archer class, huh? I would have guessed you were a caster.
Didn't he just earlier shout out, Archer, attack, Archer, heal, Archer, defend? You're a sharp one, aren't you? I remember someone saying Avenger Shinjuku's name when you were rolling for Chloe. Oh, maybe. Even my spirit origin wonders if I wasn't originally supposed to be a caster. You know what? Never mind that for the moment. I may seem otherwise, but I'm most assuredly an archer. Also, you have a gun? And by 1999, you don't even need to wait around Engolmois. Don't worry, we nuked it quick enough, but I'm 99% sure it wouldn't have told you anything. Oh, it's an obscure one? Okay. If all the weapons of mass destruction scattered around the world were to activate, we'd be done for. Of course, it's usually the case that doesn't happen. Theoretically, that's even how it should be. Bro likes to talk. Holy. Without something akin to divine intervention, destroying the world would have been an impossible dream. I wouldn't say obscure, okay. But now, the world's so small it can fit in the palm of your hand. That certainly simplifies matters. Today, each and every one of us has the potential to destroy the world. How things change. Oh, my apologies. Listen to me. Rambling on when we should focus.
Talks like a bad guy, dresses in modern day clothing, looks like a caster.
I guess he looks like a writer, so that's why he looks like a caster. Writers are usually casters and stuff.
I'm drawing a blank.
Sorry about that. At any rate, Master of Chaldea, you may want to take a few steps back from when you were standing. Get used to it, now all singularities will belong in dialogues. I don't mind long dialogue, but this guy is going on a one-sided rant all the time. From when you were standing. What with the net and all? Net? The Demon God Pillar's talk was a test. True. Yeah, he's old. Okay.
Damn, I missed. Is that wire mesh or something? Master, I'm picking up several hostile-looking entities. You need to get out of there immediately.
No, just hold your horses, young miss. Horses? Someone mentioned horses? This is an excellent opportunity to truly understand what's happened to Shinjuku.
But...
I will, of course, assist. It's the very reason I saved the young master here, after all. Think of this as my audition of sorts. Oh, it's... okay, it's just a ruffian, so that was another servant.
Now we got him. Hey, over here, guys.
What a handsome guy. Can't wait to mess with him. Or mess him up.
Those are no run-of-the-mill ruffians. Are they enchanted?
Wait, what? They look kind of run-of-the-mill to me.
How can ordinary humans in 1999 do that?
An excellent question. The answer is that they are not, in fact, ordinary. They're spellcasters that have managed to survive this living hell. Only the truly wicked can survive in Shinjuku, as it is now. Anyone lacking that vicious virtue meets with oppression or death. Okay, so this is basically what Gilgamesh saw in his mind's eye. Basically, only the strongest of the strong could survive here. Everyone else just died. Order is long since gone. Order is long since gone. Chaos is all that remains.
Kill them. If their bodies are clean, the necromancer will give us a good price for them.
Now then, Master of Chaldea. Now that you're in this evil world, awash with sin and bereft of punishment, what do you have to show me? Nothing. Not much, actually. Huh? Oh, don't misunderstand. You're a simple one, aren't you? No need to show me anything. All you have to do is what must be done. I can enjoy the show all on my own accord.
You tell that archer, senpai. Senpai repaired all 7 singularities. He's the greatest master in the world.
Well, sorry to tell you, Mesh, but I might be the only master in the world.
Oh, sorry, senpai. That just slipped out. All right, Mr. Archer of Shinjuku. I have no doubt that Delivery Mat is going to put on a great job for you, but I know a better way to satisfy you.
Oh?
Shall I tell you what it is?
Aha! No need for that. I understand perfectly. Very well, Master. Use me however you see fit. I'm the Archer of Shinjuku, servant at large and master of magical bullets. What do you do? Single enemy. Great. No way, how did Mesh teleport here? True. Hex. Pum 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 pum. Bro. What the okay, you know what? Go. You need to use story supports. Yeah, I mean, I feel like supports for the throwaway battles are not important. I kind of like using just the random supports in these sections, you know? Supports are meant to be used for immersion, yeah. Get his ass. Is the top of the game cut off for anyone else? It shouldn't be. From what I'm seeing on OBS, it looks perfect to me. Yeah, it looks good to me. Wait, really? It's cut off for you guys? Is it? I see it normally? Okay. I refreshed, it's good. Okay, good to know, good to know. I have my maid after support. Hey, that sounds good to me. I have my own support. My own roster is good enough. YouTube's like a barber who took 200 pixels without asking. Ah. Get his ass. The same roster that cried against Githia. Nah. This team is better than the one that took on Githia. I didn't have Mesh versus Githia. That's what was the problem. Mesh is way too broken. Like, imagine how hard Castoria, and Mesh would have gone against Githia. Sheesh! That would have been so tense. That would have been so annoying. Oh, just thinking about that.
All enemies defeated. Well done, master. Hey, Mesh, got a second? What is it? Do you have any idea what the Archer of Shinjuku's true name might be?
Xeno would have found the mouth. Exactly.
No, I'm afraid not.
Double anti-enforcement plus Mesh.
Not only am I the world's most eminent artist, but I'm also the world's foremost authority on servants. And that one doesn't line up with anything I know.
Yeah, how many? I think it was 6 times that I died against Githia, right? Yeah, that was harsh. 5 or 6. I think it was 6 the entire day. Actually, it may have been 5 or 6, yeah. 6? Yeah.
Even if I narrow down the scope to either archers or casters, there's always something off about him.
7 total. Okay, yeah. Nice.
Yes, I think so too. I get the feeling that he's not just hiding his name. He might even be disguising his class.
Wait, why is everyone so convinced that he's a caster? I mean, he looks a bit more like a caster maybe, but also I feel like it's not that big of a reach to say that he's an archer. Everyone's so adamant that he's a caster.
You too, huh? Still, I can understand mistaking, say, a saber for a berserker.
Old men are casters. Damn. He definitely does seem shady, but I mean, I know his alignment is evil as well, so he's old. Fair enough.
But mistaking a caster for an archer, that seems seriously unlikely. And then there's his fighting style. Yes, I wonder about that too. An archer who uses bullets. Naturally, I've got a few ideas, but he doesn't line up with any of them.
What do you mean? We have archers who use swords. We have archers who use dolphins for their kit. What do you mean, Da Vinci?
At any rate, we should keep trying to find out who he is, but don't say anything about this to delivery mat. Understood. I'll continue to investigate his identity while his operation is underway.
Those are real archers. I don't know, that feels like a weird thing to be suspicious about. You can be suspicious about him, but being suspicious about his class here is kind of, I don't know, that feels weird.
Damn it, you'll pay for this.
Talk about cliched.
Well done.
I must say, one truly feels one's years when being summoned at this age to fight in battle. Weren't you summoned in your prime? Hahaha, you've got me there. I suppose this must be in my prime. I am in excellent shape, and this weapon, this coffin... Coffin? Coffin certainly makes it easy to hit whatever I happen to aim for.
Now's your prime? Are you certain?
Right you are, young knight. I have no memory whatsoever of being young during my prime. In fact, ever since I got older, my memory has been hazy and fragmented. It's really quite troubling. Why was I fighting here, I wonder? What Da Vinci was saying is that there aren't any gun users that fit his description. I guess. There's like millions and millions and millions of characters that could be servants though. No, he's suspicious. I'm not saying that he's not suspicious, guys. I'm just saying that it's a weird nitpick to be focusing on his class, you know? I do agree that he's suspicious though. What was I fighting for? That's what I want to know. I suppose you would, wouldn't you? Haha. At any rate, I take it you now understand how truly awful this Shinjuku is.
So, Archer of Shinjuku, now that things have calmed down a bit, I was hoping we could have a chat.
Yes. I certainly understand. Also, yeah, that's Billy the Kid. Yeah, true. You want to know more about what's going on in Shinjuku here, don't you? Also, we have David who uses a freaking a slingshot. And I'm sure you especially want to know how it's unusual and where history may have gone astray. Well, before we get to that, why don't we make a deal? I'll tell you the truth about the city. In return, you pay me accordingly. Cash or credit? Probably cash. It's 19.99. Neither, really. What I want from you is trust. I want to hear you say you trust me, and also act accordingly. Bro, ain't nobody trusting you. In all my life, there's only one thing in which I've trusted absolutely, and you're not it. Do you think you can trust me? Fuck no. I mean, I can say yes. Perfect. Good. If you had agreed to trust me right away, I would have packed up and gone home immediately. Not that I have a home to go to, of course. That smug look is infuriating. No. This is just how I look natural. At any rate, neither of us trusts the other yet. But I think there's one big thing we can agree on. Homeless suspicion. Suspicious. Yeah. Very suspicious. We cannot permit Shinjuku to remain as it is. Evil cannot be permitted to rampage unchecked. I think it's safe to say we're on the same page there. Hey, it wasn't me, Emmanuel. It was Robert. Don't blame me. Delightful. Then I shall do my utmost to earn your trust, and you may demonstrate what you are capable of. You commanded numerous servants and triumphed over the 7 singularities, right? That must mean you're not only the last master in the world, you're also the greatest. Now that I must see for myself. Oh, Edmond, what's up?
Non-text, Day Y, Dante's journal. To be frank, good cannot survive here. Here, good is fragile and unreliable. Cooperation is impossible. Therefore, no choice remains but to rely on others. Reliance makes for less than the sum of its parts. As such, evil will always refuse good. A cat, all skin and bones, has summoned the last of its strength to consume a dog's remains.
Why is his journal a math problem? Day X month Y.
Its gaze is as sharp and deadly as a knife. The rats nearby waiting for scraps dare not approach. A person draws near, hoping to beat the cat to death and devour both it and the dog. Then the rats come, swarming over the 3 larger creatures until even their bones are gone. Evil consumes both good and evil alike, annihilating each with equal disdain. To survive here, one must either possess great power or move in a group of like-minded comrades. Unfortunately for me, being part of a group is not something I excel at. So, what am I to do? My investigation of Shinjuku is proceeding apace. Though the knowledge of Shinjuku imparted to me differs greatly from the reality of its insides, the premises of its external structure remain largely intact.
Oh, sure, Robert, sure.
There are ruins where buildings should be, and collapsed husks where houses should be. However, there's something different about that building. What could it be? Month X, Day Z, Dante's journal. I've confirmed the presence of a visitor from Chaldea. He's now accompanied by another. His situation is more perilous than he realizes, for at one's heart is pure evil.
Yep, I know that.
Believe me, I would know, for evil is as evil does. From the moment he was born, he only knew contempt. To him, love has always been a foreign concept. That's why I find him standing at his side to be so frightening. However, if he was to find out what he was up to, I would lose the element of surprise.
What I was up to,
At that moment, my sole advantage is that nobody knows I'm here. We still believe the singularity to be some sort of mistake.
The result is mere coincidence. Dances like Merlin. No. This has all been meticulously planned out from the beginning. With his involvement, it has to be. Interesting. Good. That'll do nicely. Okay, that's fun. That's a fun way to add on to the story, to the mystery. This is from the actual complete material. Independent manifestation, AA, skill to appear in the present world, independent. Normally Merlin cannot be summoned as a heroic spirit. Okay, yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Him serving the master as a servant is just him venting out his personal desire. Frankly, it's just a hobby. Nice. I mean, that checks out. That for sure checks out. One section, one SQ. Nice. For the sake of actualizing his hobby, he acquires this skill that only a special class beast can have and pretend to be summoned by a servant. That is very Merlin. He gets a he gets a skill just to indulge in his hobbies. Did he check out the spirit origin for Getia and Tiamat? I didn't do it for Getia, I did do it for Tiamat though. Becoming a beast to destroy humanity? No, that'll fuck around. True. I see, plus 100% here. Noise. My match doesn't give anything though, that's the problem, you know. Plus 100%. Hell yeah, brother. You don't need 60, but you do need 50. And then this one can be this. I kinda wanna use my Kirei. 20% bonus. Wait, 20%? Oh, 100%. Nice. Wait, evil allies gain more. Who else do, can I do... No. Ah. Does he gain more? Ooh, he does. Interesting. I kind of want to keep my Bazatin though, because I also want her to get more. Or not more, but just to get some. So let me do this, this. Sure, take this. Let me use my pots as well. Might as well, right? Might as well. Arjuna for bond, I could, but I don't need his bond right now. I already have his append skill too. Hello, Ryder. Hello. What? Is that not... Wait, oh, that's a different guy.
Hello, Ryder. Hello, Archer. And hello, Assassin. You should know that the barrier picked up a signal earlier. It seems that Chaldia has sent a master here to restore humanity, just as we expected. I hacked the Rayshift coordinates to make him fall, but I'm afraid it didn't go so well. So, what's our plan now? Calm yourself, Ryder. Not that I blame you for being enraged. Could you go after them?
My boy! I just bet he's raring to go. To Ryder, everyone's an enemy, including us. Oh, my boy! He couldn't be more stoked about having an enemy he can just openly kill. Besides, didn't you pretty much figure out that figured that'd be his response to being told about Chaldea? Who's that shadow? Do you know it? Ryder. Is it ever like one of the Russian ones? Maybe? I don't know actually. I'm not sure. Wait, let me see something again. Didn't you pretty much figure that'd be his response to being told about Chaldea? Dobrynia? Yes. I think so. Dobrynia, is that Dobrynia Nikic, I think? Something like that. Maybe. At first I was thinking Shitonai, but it's not Shitonai. Shitonai is alter ego, I think. She's not a rider. At least I think so. Oh wait, besides, didn't you pretty much figure out that'd be his response to being told about Chaldea? Oh yeah. Okay, this is well, more or less. This has to be the same guy. So, what exactly are you planning to do with this whole league thing? If it were me, I'd just kill him before he could see it coming. Wanna do that, please? Hell, I'll do it if you like. What do you think, other archer? Oh, hey, Emiya.
You already know what I'm going to say, Professor. Look inside yourself, and you'll know the best course of action. Just tell me who to kill.
Hell yeah. Emiya Altar. Yeah, you do have a point. I'm certainly not the type to let another's opinion change my chosen course of action. Okay. Archer of Shinjuku. At any rate, Chaldea is finally involved. I've been waiting for this for thousands of years. You're supposed to not know? Oh, sorry. I mean, who is that? He looks cool. Damn. No, I shouldn't let my personal feelings show. I'll have to keep them in check. In any case, I've been expecting this. As such, I have a plan in place. First, Berserker will go on a rampage, then Ryder will track him down. If he manages to survive even that, then it'll be your turn, Assassin.
You got it. Let's see. That would mean I go third. Oh man, why do I have to start late?
He's so cool. I wonder who he is. Suspicious.
What about me?
I'd like you to handle the flying squad. After all, you're my biggest miscalculation.
Miscalculation, huh? Well, that's nice. Now that I've been summoned here, I know what I have to do. Sow chaos across the world and rain evil down from the sky. Piece of cake, right?
I like the tattoos. Piece of cake, eh? You do realize this is very different from your previous position, right? Demia.
Hey, you're lucky you got me. Make the most of it. After all, it didn't take you long to lose your saber and lancer. Even Darken, those heroic spirits never lost their pride. Getting two bad servants right off the bat. You may be a master of calculation, but your luck is awful.
That's obviously Pucci. True. I make it a point not to count on something as unreliable as luck on my calculations. And from that moment on, you were my miscalculation. You were the one who killed that saber and lancer so quickly after all. Not that I don't appreciate it.
Don't worry about it. Consider it my sales pitch for my new master.
I had accounted for losing all three of my knights at worst. Even having one of them survive is a win in my book. But that doesn't mean my initial calculations were way off. After all, we still haven't disposed of it.
So, phantom spirits are also brainwashing devices, eh?
Nah, I don't think so. At least I hope not. Maybe I should though. But don't worry, Professor. Even if I'm brainwashed, I've still made it my mission to kill you. I appreciate your honesty. At any rate, phantom spirits are nothing more than ability enhancers, much like mages' essences. Oh, phantom spirits.
Now I see. No wonder you're an archer. He must never have stood a chance against your magical bullets.
In which case, there's no need to transplant the phantom spirit.
I've always been nameless, and the botched transplant could also affect my spirit origin.
But it's perfectly safe. What's up, Kev? I didn't spend 3,000 years developing it for nothing, you know.
3,000 years, huh? How patient of you.
Where are you going?
With Chaldea here, the battle is certain to get more explosive. I thought I would double check the sniper spot I picked out earlier before that happens.
Now I see. Good man. One can never be too careful after all. I wonder who it was who said that 2 plus 2 always equals 4. I'm glad you're on my side, Emiya. What? It's Emiya! What? Normally,
I would thank you for the compliment, except I can't trust a thing you say. With all your lies and deceits,
the only thing I know about you for sure is that you're evil. Jeez, for a guy who looks like a dealer, he's sure got a stick up his butt. Damn. That may be, but he's so much easier to deal with than you, assassin. After all, he's always calculating too, and with a fairly complex formula at that. The answer, however, is simple. Once you figure that out, you understand him, and you understand him, and the formula no longer confuses you. Not that I figured it out in its entirety, of course, but in that sense, I find dealing with you to be far more troublesome.
Me? Really?
I mean, I know I'm biased and all, but I feel like there ain't many guys as easy to understand as me. You meant it when you said you intended to kill me earlier, didn't you?
You bet I did.
Your formula is fairly simple, but the result is so bizarre I can't understand it.
Is that a compliment?
Absolutely.
I see. In that case, thanks. I never did get many compliments when I was alive, especially from my master.
That said, I don't believe your result will affect my final calculation. I have my magical bullets. I have my battle. Now just need one yet to be defined element, and my formula will be complete.
Shakespeare?
Excuse me. Does this mean you're not going to let me out of here until this formula of yours is done?
Their voices are way too similar.
Should. Of course not, Mr. Shakespeare. What are they doing to you, Shakespeare? But don't let it get you down. Even compared to other worlds, humanity here is far outside the norm. Every one of the stories, characters, and monsters you write or have written about actually exists here. Don't you feel honored that your work has such an impact? Even though I'm half alter, you can be half alter. I can't say the prospect excites me, even if I am half alter. I mean, think about it. This is like a wondrous world of fantasy, fiction, and dreams, somewhat separate from Shinjuku, right? And you excelled at the theater, as I recall, which is largely the same thing. The monsters that appear in the plays are only ever human. Even Caliban from my own The Tempest was nothing but a man in makeup. Monsters are monstrous because they cannot be defined. The terrors they elicit lies in being unable to see them. Shakespeare having Apocrypha PTSD, yeah. Having actual monsters escape into reality would be nothing less than a nightmare. If I were my normal self, I would recite some long-winded lines from my own works. But now that I've been inverted, I won't stand for it. So if all I can do here is wail and repent, that's what I shall do. That's the only part of you affected by the inversion, eh? You must be quite the good Samaritan. Not at all. I simply love the patterns that humans produce. Even if my alignment is now inverted, that writer's instinct remains the same. As such, Professor, I don't believe you, and I will never reach an understanding. I don't believe you and I will ever reach an understanding, okay. I see. Then I'm afraid you'll continue to suffer in there. Fortunately for me, I never expected you to cooperate on your own free will. If anything, I expect you'll gladly betray me the moment something new strikes your fancy. You got me there. A little tip. Wait, I was just thinking about altars and stuff. A little tip from an old criminal. The seeds of deception are best planted well in advance. Oh, and while you're here, I'd like you to help to keep mass-producing king leaders. They're quite useful.
Well, this is quite the fix.
That was not the voice. Well, this is quite the fix. No sooner do I answer the summons than I find myself in the middle of purgatory. I didn't think I had done anything as terrible as to deserve this, but perhaps I have. When we were born, we cry that we are come to this stage, to this great stage of fools. Great, now I've gone and done something my usual self would do. I know why they speak this way, but it's so hard to read when it's like all artsy. Now then, there are of course numerous other life forms besides ruffians hiding in this Shinjuku. 1999 or not, you'll see all sorts of demonic beasts-like creatures come out of the woodwork. There are Yakuza who know magecraft, rich people from chimeras for pets. Mannequins that attack you. This city may well have more ghosts than people.
Is that a baby crying?
What? Oh, I was thinking, are we attacking a baby? Wild dogs are attacking it, okay.
Oh no, you have to save it.
They didn't even bother to hide the name. Yeah, exactly. The only reason I was thinking is it different is because he had glasses in that sprite. And I was like, he doesn't have glasses normally. Huh? Wait a moment. Get on. Get. It sounds very fake. This is Spider-Man 2. Or one of the Spider-Mans.
Master, you should take that baby somewhere safe. Master?
It's a doll? What were you thinking? Running off on your own like that?
An explosion. Master, are you okay?
I'm alive.
Oh, thank goodness.
By the way, do we have poison resistance without mesh here? I don't think so, right? Do try and be more careful, would you? My bag just made a sound that bags should never make. Sorry. Yes, well, I can certainly appreciate the desire to help others. You cannot allow the desire to lead you by the nose. You must always be mindful of your surroundings. Think about it. Why is there no guardian nearby? Why was the baby crying at set intervals? Depends on if we still have a contract with her and if she still has Galahad. Oh, okay, I guess. I mean, considering the fact that I can use her in battle and she got an MP power up, I'm gonna assume that yes is the answer to both of those questions. For that matter, what parent would be so reckless as to bring their baby outside to this Shinjuku? You using her is non-canon. I mean, after we finished Getia and we found out that she's alive, we legit got just an MP upgrade for her. These are the sort of questions you need to be asking yourself as you examine your surroundings. Remember, meaning follows us wherever we go. Not why we live, but why we are where we are. Meaning in life... Oh my god, why do you speak like this? Meaning in life can be added after the fact, but as of now, there's absolutely meaning in being here. Oh, you're here to repair the singularity. I most likely am here to help you. There are others who are here to stop you as well. You'll need to consider these meanings and make a choice. Okay. Got it, now stand up. Yes, sir. Bow. Bowing. Be seated. Nice try. Dread, so you didn't fall for it. Very well. Back to the discussion at hand. Think about that baby again. Oh, he's using like 17 paragraphs to say that the baby was a trap. No matter how you look at it, that was no more than the bait for a trap. You do understand that, right? Now, as we know it was a trap, we must ask ourselves who said it. Ah, here we find the answer.
Master! Be careful, Master. I'm picking up 11 hostile signals near you.
11? Is that a soprano? They're really good. It's the coloratress. Hide, quickly. Color what? They're mannequins controlled by Christine, the puppet of the opera. They sing while killing people. Sick. Oh god! Ah! Please don't! Oh, ah! By the time they leave, not even corpses remain. Perhaps they use dead bodies for material. No! No! Save me! I said that... I say that that's one of the ruffians for... I say, that's one of the ruffians from earlier. Please, I don't wanna die! Somebody save me! I guess let's fight him.
He's injured.
Blood on screen, yeah. Well now, you stood your ground. I admire your spirit. Is that a trap too? Yes, and I'm afraid he's all but done for.
No, wait, I've analyzed his wounds, and I wouldn't believe they're fatal. I don't believe they're fatal.
That's not what I mean. The coloratress are trying to let us in. There's no way he could escape with those kinds of injuries. The coloratress are far quicker than any Shinjuku rat. Coloratress. Than any Shinjuku rat. He only escaped because they let him. It's the same tactic employed by modern-day snipers. You needn't always kill your target, but rather neutralize the threats they pose. Shoot their legs or stomach, and keep them alive. That's enough on its own, but when their allies then come to help them, you can wound or kill them as well, and increase the carnage exponentially. There's a war happening in chat, huh? I'm not looking at it, by the way. Or I haven't seen what's been happening, but I just see a war happening. In other words, if we try to help the ruffian, they'll be all over us. Please, somebody, help me! Gah! Rip Bozo. Well done holding out, young master. Normally, this is where we would make our retreat. But I can see that doesn't sit at all well with you. No, it doesn't. In that case, we'll begin by slowly, silently sneaking around them. The Coloraturus have frightfully good hearing. We must not make a sound. Slowly, quietly, make your way around.
Mr. Archer?
You just ruined the whole stealth approach you were advocating not too long ago. No, that was not my fault. I blame all the trash scattered around the street. Stop making excuses. Oh, ha, ha, ha. I guess now that we've been spotted, there's no turning back. Let's be about it then, you overgrown marionettes.
Here comes the Coloraturus.
Let's go. Woo!
悪の祭典にようこそ。
もっともっと楽しみましょう。さあ、夏を食べましょう。繰り返すページのさざ波、押し返す草のしおり、すべての童話はお友達よ。
私が歓迎し想像力とは覚悟とアクセスと人間の機能である。その全てを今与えよう。アジダハか
アンヌラマユ。ナイス。
コーラスお願い。くるくるくるくる変わるとは、罪ある者こそ鍋の中。冬の玉座、春の希望。現実にその光はないとしても、諦めず投げ出さず強がって歩き出す。この希望を知っているから、ホープイルキャメロット。おっと、ここでアクシデント。さ、嬉しいわ。
パンパンパンパンパンパン。
繰り返すページのさざ波。
くるくるくるくる。
押し返す草のしおり。すべての童話はお友達よ。
クリッ。ナイス。
なっちゃうの。
Pum, 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 pum. Evade. Please tell me it's one time and not one turn. One turn, one left. Nice. Perfect. Let me get some sea stars here.
So っちなんだ。
I don't know which one's stronger. Probably that. I think this might be strongest.
そうだと思った。シャークセイバー。ハーモニー。
Goodbye.
せーの。流脈から立ち上がれ。
Yeah, it's a 19 nursery rhyme.
負け
Yeah.
るということはそういうことだよ。
Pum, pa, pum. Pum.
Ninth Coloratura defeated. The remaining two are still keeping their distance. They're holding position. What should we do, Master?
Master. Master, I believe we should get ready to make our retreat. As such, Mesh, I would like you to find the optimal escape route for us.
Huh? What are you saying?
Those last are really tough. Who are they? simple, a matriarch of sorts, who holds sway over these marionettes and her loyal slave.
I'm analyzing your surroundings to find your optimal escape route. However, I'm afraid the enemies are closing in quickly. Please try to hold out a little longer.
In that case, perhaps we should sneak out with them and buy some time. By which I, of course, mean make excuses and beg for our lives. Are you good at that sort of thing, Master?
If by good you mean absolutely terrible, then sure. He might put his life on the line in everything he does, but he's never once begged for it.
My, that certainly is brave. Although, seen in other light, it would be kind of a cowardice. Begging for one's life is something humans do to forestall their deaths as long as they can. You mustn't deny that. One should only go gentle into that kind of night when one is certain it is their time. I hate the way he speaks. It's so weird to read out loud.
Oh, but the Livermet may be pretty good at buying time if you just let him keep talking.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Here they come.
Spirit origin analysis is completed. It's the Phantom of the Opera. Although, something about him seems off. And then there's that other servant. At least, I think it's a servant. I can't tell for sure.
What? That's no servant, Mash. Ma, Christine! My shining jewel, my dearest light! What do you wish for? What do you desire?
I'm sane. I'm not crazy. I'm crazy. I'm miasma. I'm human. I'm humanity. I'm a puppet. I'm a doll. Yes, I want life. I want vitality. I want blood. I want fresh blood. I want type E and type AB. I don't need type B. People need transfusions to live. To live as people, they need soap boxes. If one life is lost, I can move one space forward and become human.
Okay, Detroit.
If two lives are lost, I can move one space forward and become human. So 1 and 2 are the same. Yes, please give me life.
He would seem to be out of luck. Christine is in quite a state today.
Chaldia, Chaldia, you Chaldean master, savior of the world. Please give me your life, so that I may be safe too.
Ha! Now I see, Master. This is your fault.
Huh?
Well, you did go and save the world, didn't you? If you can do that, then surely you must also have some mysterious power to save that bit of scrap.
That's insane.
What did you just say? What did you just call my beloved Christine?
How dare you? I hate you. I'll kill you. I'll destroy you.
Oh, Christine, my love, your fury is even hotter and more beautiful than the sun. I shall kill them, yes, I shall destroy them. I'll tear them both limb from limb and assemble them anew. They'll help them think about what they've done. Oh, not a day goes by that I don't think about that. My conclusion, I'm complete, I'm perfect, I'm an intellectual. Intellectual. How intelligence, you ask? Enough to stall for the precise amount of time we need. Mesh.
I found your optimal escape route. Follow my instructions and get out of here, Master.
Excellent. Then here's my last bit of stalling.
Yeah?
Why? It's those magical bullets. So your means are the same, even if your ends of the even if your ends are polar opposites.
Missed, you missed.
Not at all. Here comes the boom. Hahaha, I've always wanted to say that. Bro.
The gas station just blew up. Quick, now's your chance.
Very well. That was indeed a perfect getaway.
The Phantom and Christina are right on. Oh, I take a right here, senpai.
Just a moment, Mesh. Isn't this, what do you call it? A highway?
Yes, it's Japan National Route 20.
I see. I'm afraid that with all that's happened, there are a few things I may have forgotten to mention. Firstly, I apologize for that oversight. Secondly, I really should have told you this right away, but it seems that the many servants who have turned to evil here have agreed to divide and conquer, as it were.
Which means...
This highway, as you nailed it, is now their territory. Are we getting double battles? I don't think we're getting double battles. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny how they're in Japan, but the bond is for evil and none for Japanese, true. Boss? Hell yeah. Okay, let me go quickly to the toilet and get some more water, and then it's boss. We'll here roll the wheel in 1.5. I feel like I should, right? I feel like it's more fun if I do. I kind of like rolling the wheel. It makes it fun for me as well. Sure? Yeah. Because I also don't want to really steamroll everything. I do enjoy the combat system in this, so... Maybe I will make it a bit different and stuff. Yeah, maybe I will make it a bit different. I definitely want less of solo and stuff. I can't directly modify this one because it's... I think Xeno made this one, so I can't directly modify it, but I can make a copy of it and then modify my own one. So I will do that later. So let's just go for it. We can use Grailed ones. I'm down. Ooh, 3-star or less starting team. That's fun. I like that one. That's fun. And then the class for support is gonna be... What do we want here? Assassin? Is that... just not caster, probably. Ooh. Lancer. Yo, cool. Lancer. 3-star Lancer. I think it's fair to use them now. Yeah. I think 120 might be a bit OD. Use my Black Grail Benkei, please, please, please. Let's... Well... This is one of them. Nice. Nice, Kev. I kind of don't want to use Skudo because I use them already. I kind of want to use someone else. Is there even a different 3-star Lancer that's really good? Or at least good, not even really good? I think Ku might be the only one. Roman is right there, he wanted Solomon. Yeah. Proto Ku. I mean, I'm down to use a Proto-Ku because I haven't used them before. I don't want to keep using the same servants, you know. That's why I wanna try something different. Wow. If you find a Max Leonidas, might be good. Huh. I don't think we're getting anything but a Ku. I'm gonna be honest. Let me do one more refresh, but otherwise we're just doing a Ku. You never used Romulus. Yeah, I wonder why. Yo! Oh. Cheat, put support in the back and just use your own 3-star servants. I mean, I can do that as well. That is a pretty easy cheat. I just use any good Lancer here. I just use like... I don't want to use Melo. I just use like... Mysterious Alter Ego. Yo, oh. No, I don't want to use this. What does Britomar do? Holy. Ooh, I kind of want to use this. I feel like this could be fun. I don't remember the last time I used her. So let me make a team for this then. Where's Mesh? Not Mesh, where's Hans? Oh, Hans is not good for this, huh? I gave you Proto Q if you want. I kinda wanna see how this does though. Gong, believe it. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it might not even be bad. Actually, Gong might be the play here. Can I MP turn 1 with Gong? No, I can't. I can't. It's useless without MPing turn 1. Gong's caster, I know. Just get a K-scope. Yeah. Same thing with Arash. That's what I'm trying to do, Kev. I'm just trying to get the ones that can... I mean, Gong does have the... doesn't he have the target one? He does. Gong is weak against riders. That's what I want. Yes, that's what I want. Because I want this team to die immediately and then my actual team comes on, you know? That's what I want to do. I don't even want to give them any light cones because... Or light cones. Cs because... it's gonna make them stronger. Because Kamlan does nothing. Unless they die one by one. You know? Well, let's just try this. I feel like this is... Oh, I almost forgot. That would have been bad. You know what? Maybe Gong gets 1 NP off, actually. Wait, actually, maybe. And then just dies after that. So I just go... This... Yeah, maybe. And then wait, how does this work again? Is it the one next to him? The first one? Okay. You know what? Let me just make sure that I'm not griefing anything and do this. Just in case. And then I can do this. Kamlan activates. And then I get enough MP to just MP. Sure. Road Raging Monster. Oh! That sounds like an Avenger. There's an unwritten rule here in Shinjuku about what to do when that terrible howl rings out. If the howl is far away, you're safe. If it's close, you run away. It doesn't matter if you're fighting for your life, mugging an innocent, or are being mugged yourself. When you hear its howl nearby, you drop whatever you are doing and flee as fast as you can. As far as unwritten rules go, this one's absolute. Yep. Oh, so that person that we saw was Avenger of Shinjuku. Okay. The one that I was thinking it's Dobrynia. Oh, it's closer than I thought. 1. I guess that's too much to ask. Okay, I'll carry you so you can focus on the transmission. Come on. Yeah? Carrying me?
I just picked up an enormous spirit origin reading out of nowhere. And it's heading straight for you, Master. It'll arrive at your position in less than 5, no 3 minutes.
No way Avenger of Shinjuku in Shinjuku, true. And also he's a rider. I knew it! You're the one the wolf's after.
Wolf, you mean this thing coming towards you at 200 kilometers per hour?
Well, that is if you can still call a monster capable of tracking its prey while running at 200 kilometers per hour on an animal. Tracking its prey while... Okay, well... He speaks so weirdly. This is bad. He'll catch us at this rate. We'll have to fight.
I suppose you're right. Okay,
Team up with the Archer of Shinjuku and get ready to meet it head-on. Let's go. He's old, yeah. You can feel your soul shudder every time you hear it, right? That's fear at work. It's an extremely unusual kind of servant, you see. Most servants cannot exist if they're purely fiction. And their origins are rooted in myths and legends and have some kernel of true existence to them. There must be a powerful reason to exist on fiction alone. For example, the embodiment of a wish to keep one's children safe, like a picture book. Do you have any servants like that on hand? To go for a spin? Wait, who are you talking about? I see, fascinating. I would love to meet them for myself at some point. Embodiment of a wish to keep one's children safe, like a picture book. Is it a nursery rhyme? Or what? I don't know. Oh, nursery rhyme, yeah. Because I know she says like kuru kuru. Master, the wolf we're about to come in contact with is entirely fiction. It has no reason to exist. In other words, it's not a heroic spirit, which in turn means that it cannot be a servant. Kurukuru is her tattoo. At least under normal circumstances. Fictions whose spirit origins, values fail to suffice. Fictions whose spirit origin values fail to suffice. Okay, sure. Concepts that never go beyond mere urban legends. Beings who simply wither and disappear, failing to become either heroes or anti-heroes. We call them phantom spirits. Oh, shucks. Okay. Okay, I see. So, if you're not quite at the level of being considered a heroic spirit, you would be a phantom spirit. If you would be like just under that level. Okay. What's up, Enzar? What's up?
Phantom spirits. Didn't Mr. Holmes mention those ones?
Yo, funny you say that. Yeah, servant, but so weak it can't manifest. Yeah, it makes sense. True. There's much mystery surrounding Chaldea. But there are others I must chase right now. Namely, the phantom spirit who... No, I must not discuss this here. If you'll excuse me, Mr. Delivery Man. You have to imagine because it can't manifest. Makes sense. What's more, though these phantom spirits are extraordinarily peculiar. Yeah, I know shadow servants are neither. Yeah, I know. They're able to be summoned as a set, you see. A mythical pair of twins, for instance, or a hero accompanied by their partner. However, as remarkable as such summoning may be, surely it is unthinkable that that two beings who had absolutely no connection in life could be summoned together, right? Ah, okay. And yet, that's exactly what happened.
What the?
Yeah, it's a Dullahan. It seems like. Yeah. Wait, also let me see something. Did they say, like, usually they wouldn't be able to be summoned, but did they say why they're able to be summoned here or why they are here? The wolf is entirely fiction, it has no reason to exist. Under normal circumstances, you call them phantom spirits. Are extraordinarily peculiar, they're able to be summoned as a set, you see. Okay. Okay. I guess. They're able to be summoned as a set, he said. But they're not able to be summoned alone. Because they're not heroic spirits. Interesting. That's right, it's a headless knight. In Ireland, these creatures are known as Dullahans. It's rather like something out of a fairy tale, no? But, well, It's every bit as cruel as the stories, and the wolf is no better. I mean, Dullhands are basically just Valkyries, right? Similar to Valkyries. That much I do know. They're basically the Grim Reapers on the battlefield. That's a human arm. I see you're as much of a glutton as ever. Oh.
A headless knight and a wolf that eats people. And we don't know either of their true names. A headless knight we have no servant record for, but who could become one at some point? And a famous man-eating wolf who couldn't become a heroic spirit. Bah, I've got nothing. There's just too many possibilities. We should be able to figure out the headless rider soon, but there must be hundreds of different wolves of myth.
Yeah, I haven't recovered. They're stuck. Oh. I think we're good.
So let's save that for later. Here they come!
Let's do this, Archer. Oh wait, actually, looking at those clothes, I think that I might know who that is. The rider one. The one on top of Avenger. Huh, I like your spirit. That was just the call to action I needed. I must say, it's rather nice having a master. Actually, maybe I don't know, actually. Come, rider. He's a super strong 4-star servant and he happens to be first extra servant in player's collection. Nice. Actually, I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. I thought that he was, what's his name? Assassinimia for a second there, because of the clothes, but yeah, that looks way different. It's not Assassinimia. Also, it wouldn't explain why he doesn't have a head, but small details. Also, why did I choose Benkei? He doesn't have... I thought I had Georgios. Well, that's unfortunate. Also, what? That's okay. I forgot that this had the Mystic Code for the solos, you know. Also, break bars. Let's go. I don't have enough. I needed a Changong card there to get enough here. That's unfortunate. What do you mean, Cryophage? You know what, Changong? You're also gonna give overcharge to my Bakastoria here, which is great. That's fine. Go, shoot his ass. Goodbye, Benkei. Hell yeah. Also, he's gonna get anti-enforcement here. That's okay. That's fine. I forgot that he gets anti-enforcement here, but that's okay. Nice! Kill him! That's okay. Nice! Now, I don't want to use skill 1 on Mesh because I want him to die here. No offense, Changong. Just please don't target my Arturia because it's gonna hurt. Please. Nice! He's dead. Whoo, big. Whoo, easy clap. Okay, now we have an actual team. That's fine. What do you do, Nagao? Significant damage, remove attack buffs. Decrease critical rate for a single enemy. Noise. C-star or arts card effectiveness. C-star gather rate. Evade MP gain. Oh my god, look at this chain here. Attack. Critical strength. C-star drop rate. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Kinda wanna go... Wait, do I have any arts up or any MP gain? I do have this one for 20%. Yeah, I might as well do that. Big. 80? Big. Stop! Stop! Okay, nice. Okay, nice. Invincibility, that's okay. Oh god, I'm gonna overflow it. Or overflow? Sure. You know what I mean. That's fine though. I'm just gonna do this. That's fine. I'm not gonna greed it. I feel like holding it would be too greedy. Goodbye. That didn't even fully finish it. Nice. Ooh, big crit! Critical up, defense up. Noise. Anti-enforcement. Noise. Anti-enforcement. Cry of hatred. Nice. Ooh. Do I have any debuffs on this creature? One turn evade, nice. We should be chilling. I don't know what Avenger of Shinjuku does though. I don't remember the MP. Also, this is level 3 MP, baby. MP3, baby. Hell yeah. Oh, didn't crit. That's fine. What do you do, Avenger of Shinjuku? Free Ren. Awooga! Of course. I'm the only one who doesn't have invincibility. Miss. Did she survive this? She lived. Well, not for long. I don't want her to... Does this decrease critical... I want my Arturia thingies up. Big. Big. Nice. Nice. Big. Nice. Huge. You son of a gun. Nice. Oh, 7 dog. Didn't use the funny OC skill. True. I could have done that as well. My apologies, but I'm afraid I'm completely outclassed. Koha sacrifice even if she's not there. I sent her back to Chaldea to assist Leonardo. Don't worry. You don't say. I would welcome a Deus Ex Machina right now. Just were such things real. By the way, Master, on a completely different subject. Do you know how to drive? Oh, am I not like 16 or something? Well, whether you can or not, I'm afraid you'll have to. Well, Da Vinci, I presume you can teach the young master here how to drive in real time?
Probably. Why? What have you got in mind?
Why, stalling for time, of course. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Let's reconvene at Shinjuku Station. Temporary contract or not, I'm still your servant for that moment. I have no plans to allow myself to die. Technically a year passed. Oh, okay. Surely we went to the DMV while we were, while that year passed, right? No, bring it. Ew. He's dead.
Is this a smokescreen?
The mountain DMV, exactly. What's up, Crimsonbor? Huh?
A servant? And there's another one headed your way. Fast! Visual confirmation in 5, 4, 3.
Who is it? Oh, I think this is, yep. That was so cool! It's Salter! Salter Aida.
I'm impressed you found a way to survive out here, Master of Chaldea. But I suppose we can discuss that later. Come on, let's get out of here. We do not stand a chance against it just yet. I'll tell you where to... No need, come on.
No, right, take care of him. No, I'd better find a way to make my own escape. What do you mean your own escape? Brother, you work with him.
Cunning as he may be, my identity should still be safe. Since I've managed to stay hidden. However, I still cannot quite understand what his goal must be in siding with Chaldea. Not to mention that last act of his. No, that's not possible. He's fundamentally at odds with order. There's not a selfless bone in his body. It must be some sort of plot. And certainly he has ulterior motives guiding his every move. And yet, I cannot see any meaning to his actions beyond a servant defending his master. This won't do. I always get too worked up when it comes to him. There's also the question of, no, never mind. He should be fine with her. Now, we only need one more servant to join Chaldea's side. Of course, she's fairly twisted, but I can't let that stop me from paying her a visit.
What are you talking about? The other guy's obviously a silhouette. True. Maybe it's Jigglypuff. True. Pum, pum, pum. Shinjuku Labyrinth. Also, Zeno, do you perhaps know when the next boss is? Oh god, oh god, I'm gonna die! Section 6, Arrow 2, thank you.
Calm down, delivery mat.
Yeah, these sections are going way faster than Babylonia, so that's great.
Okay, we should be able to escape now that we've made it this far, even if it comes to after us.
When are the 6 normal pools that you accumulated in the last stream? I don't know what you're talking about. Faster and slower. Jinxed it.
Now, I don't believe you and I have met. You say we have? That was most likely a different me. I can assure you that this is the first time we have met. Nonetheless, now that I've been summoned here, I'm very familiar with your exploits. The Grand Order. You did well to make it through such a long journey on such frail legs.
True, Kev, true. Yeah, I mean, those one pull per death were a Camelot thing. Because of the big difficulty jump.
Be proud, Delivermat. Your achievements have earned you my respect.
Yeah, I really like this design for Salter.
I'm Arturia Pendragon, and I ask of you now, will you join me? You will? Good.
Oh yeah, gladly. She didn't leave us a choice, huh?
That was quick. I suppose I have expected no less.
Art thou my master?
Our contract is forged. I'm now your shield and your sword. It looks like you managed to escape. Thank you, Arturia.
The illusion of choice.
You must be Mesh Kyrielite. I'm the one who should be offering my thanks. But I'm afraid I'll have to wait. Right now, we must make haste to the roost.
Roost?
My base. Come, we can reach it on foot from here.
What? It's a dog.
Let's try. Best stay away from it. It could bite.
Why do I feel like I've seen that dog before? Did we probably saw it before in as a sprite.
Hey, it's tame. It's just wagging its tail and waiting for Arturia.
There. Dog CC you got. That's it. Yes! It was on the CC. Yes. That was loud. Yeah, it was on the CC.
What a pretty dog. I'm amazed it's doing so well out here. Whoa, please calm down, Four. I'm sorry. I think he was excited to see another creature like him. No more wasting time. We need to go. I don't have any food for you. Leave us alone. Master, do you happen to have anything a dog could eat?
Chocolate. Oh, no. An onion is better than chocolate.
Are you trying to kill him?
Wait, are onions also poisonous for dogs? I don't know.
For that matter, why do you even have such a thing on your person? In raw, no less?
Yep, I didn't know that. I knew chocolate, I didn't know about onions.
Oh, very well. Come with us, Carl II. There should be some dog food at the roost.
Did I hear that name right?
Does the name Kaval II displease you? Now follow me, Master. You too, Kaval II.
From what I heard, small amount of chocolate isn't that bad. I mean, they can digest chocolate, right? That's the problem. So yeah, they can just pass through a small amount of chocolate. But if it's a larger amount, then that can be a problem.
So there are roosts in the basement of hamburger restaurants. I'll have to remember that.
I have her set with her skin on all slot if you want to play canon, sure. Sure, for the next one I can do that.
Haha, don't bother. Most burger joints don't even have basements, right?
Of course she's hiding under a burger joint. Of course she is. So on brand.
There you go, some dog food. And stop going outside on your own. How many times do I have to tell you? Good. He shows some contrition. Now go wait over there in the corner, Kaval II. How is this not her dog? You must be tired as well, Master. You're welcome to that chair. It's designed to make guests want to leave by causing comical amounts of pain the longer you sit in it.
Thanks.
Was that a smile? You know how people say smile costs nothing? Well, in my case, it also means nothing.
Thanks.
Now then,
Moving on.
how much do you all know about the current situation? I see. The Archer of Shinjuku.
Welcome back, Luna.
Do you know him? I do, yes. From what you have told me, Master, he saved you when your Rayshift left you falling through the air, then fought by your side until encountering that rider. Puzzling indeed. What's puzzling? Oh, that his appearance and his goal will remain unclear.
Neither of these, actually.
I know what you think, but... No, that's not what I mean. There's something more fundamental I don't understand. I fought against him once.
Huh? You have?
Our battle took place during a chance encounter. He was a fierce opponent, with untold magical reserves far beyond my own. And yet, the liver met, the Archer Shinjuku I fought was not the mysterious yet good-humored man you describe.
Oh, so the one with the glasses is a different one.
He was completely and utterly bland. His weapon, the way he wielded it, everything about him was cold and calculated. He had a firm grasp on the battlefield, used his subordinates to trap me, and attempted to eliminate every unknown factor. Did you say subordinates?
I did.
At the very least, he's not the sort of servant who would risk his own life to save his master. Perhaps he put one over on you.
No way he couldn't have not over me.
Well, no matter. This Shinjuku has no shortage of mysteries. Putting aside whether the Archer of Shinjuku is a traitor, let me tell you something else. The Archer of Shinjuku you encountered and the Rider of Shinjuku you fought against are both part of 4 servant alliance that rules all of Shinjuku.
Oh. So they are the same, okay.
The League of Phantom Fiends.
Okay.
My guess is that this league is why you were sent here, as well as the source of the singularity. The League of Phantom Fiends.
Not another alliance, true.
4 servants, huh? Do you know who the other 2 are? I was trying to find out when I encountered the other servant.
Yeah?
My name is Edmund Dantes. I'm an Avenger, just like that woman who always charges him head first. I believe you to be an honorable servant, and so I have come to you with a request. Please, lend your assistance to the Master of Chaldea.
3 goddess alliance to the League of Phantom Fiends, 4 servants, sure. Also, who does he mean by this? Just like that woman who always charges in head first. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's Jalter. Yeah, it is Jalter, right? No, it's probably I can get. We saw Jalter in the event, so I'm gonna guess it's Jalter. In the Prism event.
Dantes, you mean the Count of Monte Cristo? He's the man in black we met at the Temple of Time.
Edmund Dantes?
Yes, I believe that's what he called himself. What is it, Master? What is it, Master? It is him, isn't it? The one we met during that nightmare.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
During a nightmare. That's quite a chance encounter.
Wait, what's happening in chat? Are we talking about Jalter? I mean, wasn't Jalter in the prison event though? Wasn't she in Prison Tower? Or am I misremembering things? Don't worry about it? Okay.
What else did Mr. Count of Monte Cristo have to say?
She wasn't? Oh, okay.
No, only that he had other matters to attend to.
Normal Jean was? Oh, okay.
I should also mention that he seemed to be far too weak to handle the dangers of Shinjuku on his own. The Count of Monte Cristo weak? That doesn't sound like him. Maybe he had his power sapped by something. There's still so much we don't know. At any rate, I get that we need to beat this Phantom League or whatever, yes. But to make that happen, we need a proper plan and more fighters on our side. You're meeting back up with Archer of Shinjuku, correct? Shall we get moving? I must see him again. Depending on the circumstances, we may even have to cross swords again.
Please try to keep it peaceful.
I understand, but I hope you also understand your situation here, Delivery Matt. Shinjuku as it is now is a city of lies. The ones you love may kill you, those you hate may save you. All in service of survival. Hellish though this singularity may be, when it comes to that, both humans and servants alike are desperate. As such, there is no guarantee that he'll not betray you. But never mind that. Where are you supposed to meet him?
He got spoiled on the old man's name. Okay, to be fair, I never in a million years would have... I don't know Moriarty from anywhere. Like, I've never heard of Moriarty apart from Fate, so I would never have gotten the name or anything like that. I've never played or played. I never watched or read anything with Sherlock Holmes, so I would not have known Moriarty at all. For me, they would have dropped the name and I would have been like, who? So, for me, not knowing Moriarty's name isn't, like, yeah, it's whatever. Me neither, I only know about Sherlock and maybe Watson. That's the only two that I know as well from Sherlock Holmes, yeah. It's Sherlock and Watson, so...
It's getting late today. You should spend the night here. We'll head out and meet the Archer tomorrow.
We also had to wait 2 years for that Salter skin, which is a crime. Damn. Irene Adler, who? I'm a Brit. Yeah, okay, if you're a Brit, then of course it will be more well known, right? But, one thing.
I believe you agreed to meet at Shinjuku Station, didn't you? Shinjuku Station? That hardly narrows it down.
Huh? What do you mean? You think they had the old school one? The old Shinjuku Station before it got... Wait, was it? No, that was the Harajuku Station. Never mind. You're not mash fangirling for Sherlock Holmes, it seems. Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna spoil Sherlock Holmes for you guys. I thought everyone knew who Moriarty was, not me.
Doesn't Shinjuku Station mean Shinjuku Station? Oh, now I understand. Come to think of it, he did only say Shinjuku Station. Huh? What are you talking about, Da Vinci? What would you like to do, Master?
That's probably the most famous meeting spot. In Shinjuku?
This is going to take forever, isn't it? Senpai, please tell me what all this talk about Shinjuku Station means.
Ah, that's okay. I see. That's the joke here. Because Shinjuku Station is like a maze, right? It's an impossible station to navigate through. Shinjuku Station isn't just really big, it's practically a labyrinth. Big? On a typical day, it averaged no fewer than 3.6 million passengers, yeah. 3.6 million? On top of that, was it like that in 1999 as well? Wow. On top of that, it kept adding expansion after expansion, making it almost impossible to navigate, and that's even with a map. And since the east and west exits aren't connected, going out the wrong one means starting over again. And before you know it, you've arrived at the station on a different line and then have to double back. Don't know, not Japanese, hope it helped. Thank you, Manuel. If you go up the stairs to try and catch your breath, you find yourself at a bus terminal. If you try to read directions in an app, it'll have you follow a route straight through a store wall. Straight through a store wall. Now, pop quiz. Where in this station should Delivery Met go in order to meet up with Archer of Shinjuku?
I see your point. Even if you can detect servants, it would be hard to navigate a maze like that.
In Starlight, the station is free of enemies, though I'm sure that's in part to avoid ambushes. Still, we have no choice but to go. We'll try to narrow down Archer's location as much as we can. I'll handle the adjustments. Mesh needs a break, and I think you could use some sleep too, Master.
Understood. You're going to turn in for the date now too, right, Senpai?
Where am I supposed to sleep? Sleeping on hard floor builds character, thanks. I lost count of how many times I've done it.
That doesn't count. You're just working on your inventions until you couldn't stay awake anymore.
Well, I guess you could put it that way.
Anyway, good night, Senpai. I really hope you have sweet dreams.
Oh, okay, so he's the same, he just has glasses on. Nice. And I think the outfit is a bit of a different color. Becomes a woman, true. Oh. So, you were unable to take down the target. Oh, sorry, I wasn't criticizing you. If anything, I expected this. He's Chaldea's last master after all. Not only did he face the incineration of humanity alone, he defeated Githya by himself and even lived to tell the tale. He's the most powerful master there is. If a sneak attack or two was all it took to kill him, he would have been dead long ago. Perhaps he has 9 lives, or a guardian spirit watching over him, or he's just extremely lucky. But that's not all. You know this too, Ryder. We are the losing side. Good always wins. We're destined to be defeated. But matters are different here in Shinjuku. Here we turn the tables. They said they were going to Shinjuku Station, right? I'll send my personal guard to greet them. Go blow off some steam. Shinjuku Station. This is gonna be the last one for today, guys. I'm feeling quite tired. It's gonna be a short stream. Yeah, you are, Robert. You're missing. Let me try again. Still have to recuperate yourself from Solomon? I think so. I don't know why, but it's really hard to speak today. It might be legit just still because of Solomon. Come on, give me Robert's Salter. Check my support list. Lumina just made for you. Wait. I'd relog, but Tabili did it 5 minutes ago. Yeah. It's fine. Let me see one more time, but if it's not here, I'm just using something else. He just doesn't want to show up. I don't know why, Robert. It's unfortunate. Let me just use Keista's... No, let me not use that. Well, let me use Jalter since we were talking about her. Jalter. Keista Jalter. I put it up. Oh, I can do that then. Where did you put her, Zeno? In which slot did you put her? Was it in all or all? Thank you. She's not gonna I don't know why, but it just... Oh. Never mind. I love this outfit. I know that she's not good. She's weak here, but it doesn't matter. Wow. Look at this. Great. It's 666. Nice. Wait, let me actually make sure that I don't die here, because I feel like this might be a bit of a toughie. Or not a toughie necessarily, but just not as easy as it could be, let's say. I think actually... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I think that's enough MP gauge, starting MP gauge to MP immediately, but let's do this. Let me do this as well.
Good morning, Senpai. Did you sleep? Did you sleep? Oh, never mind.
My back hurts.
Yeah. Concrete will do that.
Thanks, Da Vinci.
Good thing I packed you some of my special handmade pain relieving compresses. Feel free to use one. Sit. Shake.
That's cute.
Good dog. Another job well done, Carl second. Did you have your morning burger, master? Then let's get going to Shinjuku Station.
Morning burger, of course.
You seem confused about something. What is it? Ah, now I see. Yeah, it's always night in this version of Shinjuku. Everyone here has forgotten what sunlight looks like. Oh, and as for Shinjuku Station, well, that may come as a surprise to you too. Come on a second, you stay here and keep an eye on things. And no going out on your own this time, okay?
Cute. Yo. What is this place?
Wow, Da Vinci, you weren't kidding.
Wait. Forget once. Average FGO player forget what sun looks like, true.
When I said it was a labyrinth, I didn't mean an actual labyrinth. What in the world is going on here? I don't know. It might be the work of a servant, or perhaps it simply became like this over time. At any rate, watch your step. All these changes mean that this Shinjuku Station has fewer exits than it should. Lose your way within, and you'll be doomed to wander its halls until you die. Now, this way.
Damn.
That's strange. What is it, Arturia? The ruffians who usually inhabit the station are nowhere to be seen. Of course, that in itself is not unusual. But it is strange that the campsite is completely gone from this passageway. Sure you're not just mistaking it for another part of the station?
No, somebody's been living here. Ah, yes, the classic.
I see her nose like a reindeer. They're easy to miss if you don't pay attention, but there are indeed signs that someone has lived here. Maybe the archer of Shinjuku already fought them off? Then why would they need to clean up afterwards? Indeed. The only reason to clean up would be to hide whatever it was that took place here. Master, hypothetically speaking, if you came here alone and found an empty campsite, shell casings and blood, what would you think?
I'd be on my guard.
Indeed, which is exactly which is exactly what whoever did this wouldn't want you to do. Their mistake was not in accounting for a companion who is familiar with this labyrinth.
Was in not accounting, okay.
Especially not one who remembers that there used to be an unremarkable campsite here. It seems you've been spotted. Most likely, they plan to take their time and surround you before taking you out. As such, they wouldn't have been expecting a surprise attack like this. There's sure to be a weakness in their defense. Find it and hit hard, Master.
Got it. Fatal battle. Nice. Oh, you guys are about to... Oh, it's 9 remaining. Never mind. Attack down? What do you mean? Wait, is what's overcharge MP gauge? That's nothing. Wow. What the hell is this chain here? Noise. 15k, not bad. Bro. Ooh. Attack down, more attack down. Wait, is it one turn attack down? Oh, it is. Bop. Yee yee yee. Ooh. 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 Brother. Hope will Camelotto.
屍の山に沈め崩落せよエクスカリバー
Morgan! Morgan!
そこですね
Brr. Ow. Thank you.
十分楽しんだでしょ
政権ばかりではありません。
ひと夏の戯れにするがいい。この世よかろう。この一滴が世界。せっかくです。楽しみなさい。体は動く。魂は。
Mine's getting killed and Custodia stays untouched. I think that's just a servant diff. Not gonna lie.
屍の山に沈め崩落せよエクスカリバーモルガーン。
Ooh. Oh, Zeno, you're lucky.
神域の技をここにお呼びですか？
視線はそのまま。
Imagine still having skill confirm on. Oh, can you turn that off? But I don't wanna because I wanna read the skills. Because I don't know the skills of all the servants yet. I get it why I didn't show up. That was too big of a chance to kill my servants and you still haven't done that. True. You can hold it to read it. I know. I'm kinda used to it now.
That should do it. Thank you for the instructions, master.
You would be used to it. Yeah, true.
You did very well.
Thanks for fighting alongside him. I just hope I'm being useful. That sounds so sad.
Senpai, I mean, master, there's never been a single situation where you haven't been useful.
Yo, Mesh is simping so hard now that she's not here. I feel like she's jealous.
I'd never have been able to fight for that long if it wasn't for you.
Even with a station as big as this. I figured you would notice if I got into a fight with the enemy, and I was right. Now, if you don't mind, there are really quite a lot of them, so I would appreciate your help, master. Wait, what? Oh, is it? Ah.
So he's seen us. And I now understand why he only told you to meet here at Shinjuku Station.
Indeed. That's the only thing she can do now.
At any rate, Archer's in the middle of a battle. Let's hurry.
Yeah? Hornets? Come, my coffin. Oh, ha, ha, ha. I would appear to be nearly out of bullets. Come to think of it, how does this thing reload anyway? Well, never mind that. The enemy is still here in force, and by my calculations, I win.
Huh? We made it, master.
Do you remember his MP? No. I do not. It's been a hot minute. Are you alright? Ah, there you are, master. I haven't seen you in so long. More than 12 hours by my count.
I'm not sure that qualifies for a long time. As a long time.
Be that as it may, I'm glad you made it. Oh yeah. And you must be the knight who helped Master escape on that motorcycle. For that, you have my utmost gratitude. He's acting like...
He's acting like he's never met her before, master. It's all that chaos. No wonder you're called the Archer of Shinjuku.
I'm sorry, what are you playing at here? Not that I really need to ask.
So you are the man I fought back then. I knew it. Who are you? What's your true name? What is your noble phantasm? Your every action drips with deceit, and yet There are also times where your true self shines through. Your attempt to keep the liver mat safe back then was one such time. Of that, I'm certain. As you know, we have not established formal contracts with the livery mat. We're simply working together out of happenstance and shared interest. He has not yet reached a point where he can serve as an anchor for us to manifest in this world.
Okay.
Thus, there was no reason to defend him back then. Your fear of death was sincere. The rider of Shinjuku is more berserker than rider. Stand before him, and your death is assured. Run away, and you may just manage to escape with your life. The incineration of humanity is over. The livery mat dying here would have no effect on the world at large.
Damn. Or dying would have no... Damn.
So why did you save him?
To be honest, I'm really not quite sure. My body seemed to move almost entirely on its own. Of course, now that you mention it, you are correct. It makes not a lick of sense. Why did I move to protect him? I could certainly not abide a meaningless death for myself. He's getting groomed. Why do you think I did it? How should I know? I don't know. Good point.
Now let me ask you, what is your relation to the archer of Shinjuku with whom I fought?
So you managed to fight him and survive. Impressive.
Thanks to outside interference.
Okay.
I understand that you're not the one I fought. However, I'm also certain you're related somehow. Now tell me, who are you?
Hi. I suppose you could call me a clone, or perhaps something more akin to a waste product. Interesting. I may just look like him, but my true name has been stolen, and I've been stripped of most of my power. Okay. You get me, Robert.
Your true name was stolen. So, is this like a split into good and evil kind of deal?
Oh, I see what you mean now. I suppose that would make me the good one. I hope you are. Now I see. Alright, let me sum up. I was a villain, but I still had some remnants of a... he said remnants. Of a consciousness, occasionally complicating matters. So in order to become the perfect ultimate villain, I divested myself of my good side. Seen that way, the evil side of me must be exceptionally powerful.
Now that you mention it, your spirit origin does seem to be incomplete. But on the other hand, if you could complete it, you might be able to take back your true name. Emphasis on might, that is.
My true name. As I'm still able to deploy my noble phantasm, albeit to a lesser extent, I thought it did not matter that I had forgotten my true name. But I believe I would indeed be better off if I reclaimed it.
I've never seen anyone so happy about forgetting their name. You must be quite the blackguard.
Wait, let me see something. When he was talking about being a clone.
Hang on a moment. Didn't you say something about it not being safe to reveal your true name before?
Oh, ha ha ha. I was bluffing.
Bluffing?
Think about it, young man. How would you respond if I said, sorry, I don't actually know who I am myself? Yeah, that's exactly what Emiya did. And he was cool. You wish you were Emiya. Indeed, clearly I made the correct decision.
At any rate, we've successfully rendezvoused. Now we should leave while we still can.
Well, master, it seems now I have a goal of my own. Yes, I shall seek my own name, repair my spirit origin, and serve you with even greater power. Would you be willing to shake on this as well? Sure. So if he's actually like the good part of Moriarty, that makes sense why he would be so much weaker if Moriarty is supposed to be evil, right? There shouldn't be much good in Moriarty. Thank you, my master. Oh, this is grand. I feel like celebrating.
That's quite enough of you. Stop it now, or I'll cut you down with my sacred sword.
His good is that he loves teaching math. Nice. Oh yes, my apologies. Arturia Alter, was it? Yeah?
Hold it. How do you know my true name? Huh? Hey, yeah. Nobody ever mentioned her name.
Hmm? It was the only logical conclusion. My apologies. Were you trying to keep it a secret from me? Yeah? Yeah, logical conclusion? One thing I seem not to have forgotten about myself is that I've never been good at holding my tongue.
Answer the question.
Very well. Shall we start from the beginning? Grand. Firstly, your sword was something of a giveaway as to your being a saber.
What do you mean? There's so many people using swords that are not sabers, but okay.
He also knew Mash as a knight, yeah. However, it's theoretically possible that you could have been a rider or berserker. Okay, nice. Or archer, Emiya. But the odds of a rider using a motorcycle for a mount seem vanishingly small.
What? Isn't there Arturia Alter rider with a motorcycle?
Of course, the motorcycle could have been your noble phantasm, but then it would hardly make sense for you to fight with that sword. Maid Alter, yeah. Arturia has the rider skill, yeah. Rider's Alter is more of a joke servant than canon. And given your finesse while mounted, and your eloquence, we can safely rule out the possibility of you being a berserker. Oh, the first one, yeah, because she would have a rider skill, right? Your eloquence. I feel like that's no longer a thing with berserkers anymore. So many berserkers are just chill. The fact that you fought my other self and survived also indicates that you're a highly skilled saber. However, your apparent age is something of an anomaly for a saber. Generally, such a servant would be summoned in her 20s, her prime. And yet you look a deal younger than that. Unnaturally young, one might say. This could only mean that at some point in your life, before you became a hero, you ceased aging. What? You speak standard English without an accent. However, such knowledge would have been given to you by the Throne of Heroes, so this is hardly helpful. Backstory is really chill. I mean, she doesn't act like a berserker, that's for sure. That you're a woman is something of a complication. There are, after all, what's bro even yapping about? Few female knights who made a lasting name in history. Of course, magecraft would able you to disguise yourself as male. Unfortunately, of the small number of female knights who did leave their mark on history, most would appear a bit older when summoned than you do now. Bro's bullshitting, yeah. Jeanne d'Arc was an exception, beginning at 17 and dying at 19. But she was an amateur with a sword, something which you are clearly not. Yeah, I definitely call BS as well, Kev. This is a big stretch that he's saying here. And so I was forced to assume that you were believed to be a man by those who came... by those who came after you to record your legend. There's also your brazen attitude and kingly mien that you've demonstrated since we met. When we take this alongside what we already know, namely that you're a famous, ageless male knight of Western lore, the answer is quite simple. For the sake of discussion, let us say that you were Arthur Pendragon. That would certainly explain your royal bearing and comportment. Historical myths did not have Arthur stop aging? Yeah, okay. Yeah. But even if you were once known as Arthur, it's very unlikely to be your true name. So we are Arturia, a corruption of the feminine form of Artorius. And if there was ever a saber who could be called corrupted, it would be you, would it not? Ugh. They definitely. This is such a weird explanation. Alcia feminine for Artoros. I mean, I get what they were going for with. I mean, I get where Alcia is coming from, right? When you localize, it's the Ru sound, right, in Japanese, and Ru sound can be romanized into L. So Aru Toria can easily be localized into Al Toria, right? I get where it's coming from. It is just kind of stupid, though. Does say corrupted by Nasuf, yeah. And one last thing, her blade positively oozes malevolent energy, and yet she refers to it as the sacred sword. As such, the only sensible conclusion is that she was somehow inverted, in other words, an altar. After all, were that not the case, it would be far too difficult to survive in this hellish world. Even for one as pure and wholesome as King Arthur himself. This makes it all but a foregone conclusion that she is, in fact, an altar. And well, if I'm wrong about all this, that's alright. I don't mind looking the fool. Of course, if I'm correct, you'll all surely stand in awe of my deductive skills. Bro, you got so lucky. You made so many wrong assumptions and got to the right conclusion at the end. And so you see the process that led me to deduce your identity. How did I do?
Well, you're not wrong. I can't believe you got all of that from her appearance and her saying sacred sword that one time. Archer, are you a detective by any chance?
So he's you.
Yeah, that would make sense. I know, right? He was like Sherlock Holmes just now.
A detective? No, I don't think I am. If anything, I find that to be the most loathsome profession in the world. Of course, he's a hater. Oh, we're in Asterios' labyrinth now.
A detective. Yes, that profession would certainly suit him. With his observational skills and deductive reasoning, he could play the detective all day. However, Mesh Kyrielite, it's because he used that skill and reasoning for evil that he stands before you as servant now.
Also Camelot, yeah.
I knew there were two of them, but I didn't think they were split into good and evil. I'm surprised he had even a modicum of anything that one could call a conscience. At any rate, if this is the case, the problem is even thornier than I thought. That building's form is already fairly visible. I believe I know its role as well. The problem comes down to the following 3 points. Where does the ammunition come from? Is it even possible? And why would he do that? In a sense, I'm impressed there's still so much I can't see, even after coming all this way, Archer. What exactly are you up to? The more I learn, the more questions arise. You may have likened yourself to a butterfly, but you seem more like a spider to me. Could that book be here in the city? Yeah, it could be. Then I believe it's worth pursuing.
That book.
Come to think of it, do you like dogs, Archer?
Dogs? Well, I don't particularly mind them.
Well done guarding the roost, Kaval Second.
Want some dog food? Oh, I don't think there were any friendly dogs left in Shinjuku. Good dog, Kaval Second. Now shake.
He just turned away.
Here, Kaval. Want some dog food? It's really good. Nice, good job.
He knocked the foot down.
Am I imagining things? Or does this dog think it's better than me?
Artoria is desperately pinching herself to try and hide her laughter.
Nice. Cute. Okay, as I said, I'm finishing it for today. What's this? Oh, section 5. I'm very tired, so I am finishing it for today. I'm gonna do the prison tower final thingy tomorrow. I know I said I'm gonna do it at the end of the stream. I'm gonna do it tomorrow at the start. I'm very tired. Anyways, so Shinjuku so far. I mean, the mystery is interesting, and I really like the setting here. I think there's a lot of padding. I'll take your time, yeah. Leave it for tomorrow. Yeah, there's a lot. It definitely feels like there's a lot of padding. And not... Because I don't mind quests being long, as long as the dialogue is meaningful in it, but it feels like there's definitely quite a lot of just senseless yapping in this. But it's not bad. It's not bad. As I said, the concept is interesting, and the mystery, especially what Dantes is cooking up, is kind of cool. But there is definitely a lot of stuff. The best part of this is the characters, not the mystery story. Fair. I don't... So far, I definitely do not really like Moriarty. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. So far, he definitely puts me off. But maybe I'm gonna like him as we go along. Obviously, I love Arturia. She's great. Salter's awesome. The others I don't know much about, though. So... I don't know anyone who likes him that much. Nice. Good to know. Yeah, so far he's definitely... yeah. Not a treat to see on screen. Salter has a bit of tune to her. Makes you like her. Here you go, here you go. Yeah, she's great, she's great. Salter is awesome. Excuse you guys. But apart from that, I'm excited to meet the other characters as well. Like, I wanna, obviously, my boy, Assassin of Shinjuku, I wanna meet him. I'm trying to think who else is there. Demia, of course. Demia, I would love to see Demia. And, like, wanna see actually what he's all about. Yeah, I definitely prefer the younger Moriarty, the one that we saw in the event. I definitely prefer that one over this one so far, but we haven't seen much of this guy, and also we haven't seen much of the other Moriarty either, so I don't have a very good sample here. So, but apart from that, as I said, I'm excited to meet the others, right? I want to know more about Avenger of Shinjuku and stuff like that. Who else was there? I don't remember. But yeah, I'm excited to meet the others. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. I feel like it's gonna be okay. It's not gonna take that long. I feel like we should be fine. Kawal second, he's the GOAT. We're on what? We're on... This is gonna be section 5 of 18. Oh yeah, it's gonna take some time, but we should be fine. But anyways. Oh, let me... Anyways. Thank you guys for joining. Tomorrow, there should be a stream tomorrow. Probably around a similar time. I don't think anything is gonna come in between. So tomorrow there should be a stream. We're gonna be continuing Shinjuku. We're gonna be doing Prison Tower, CQ or whatever it is. So... what's the free? I have no idea. I don't know what this free means. Yeah. But I guess we're gonna find out. Or I guess we're gonna see more of the story tomorrow. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. Thank you for joining me, and see you then. I'm gonna stop stalling. So bye guys. Bye guys. Bye guys. Bye.